I think we're live. I think so. I think we're live on here. Hold on, let me do the open. I've not been doing the openings properly.
Welcome back to the
Boom!
Hank Strange Situation.
Make sure you
Lifestyles
subscribe,
of Lock
thumbs
and
up,
Lola.
ring the bell so you can be notified when we go live. I also haven't been doing. I've been forgetting to do the ends, but we are live. Can I see Jazz hands? Come on, we got 4 screens up there. Oh, Walter's doing the pinky thing. There's some kind of pinky thing they're trying to do. No, oh, okay, whatever. Jazz hands. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. We are live. This is episode 417, Free for All Monday of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, coming to you live from Gainesville. Me particularly, but all of us are in Florida. It's another Friday was a freaky Florida Friday. Today's freaky Florida Monday.
Freak.
Or what should we say? Manic Monday.
Manic Monday.
Just another manic Monday. I wish it was. What was it? I wish it was Sunday, because that's my fun day.
I wish it was Friday.
Oh, I can't remember the lines to that. I just remember that.
Wish it was a fun day.
All right, yeah. So we're live. We're here. You guys are here. It's Monday. We've got Trae, Walt, and Babyface P joining us. What's up, everybody? Is Trae drinking milk, or is that like a White Russian?
That is milk. White Russians later on.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
there.
Look, Babyface P is showing off his shirt. Did you get one of those, Trae? Oh.
No.
Come on. I only got so many. Stop giving out the shirts.
I'm on the show with you every week. You know?
I know. I only
got.
Oh boy.
Hank's just throwing me under the bus.
So
Just
listen, yeah, as
bus.
you guys come in, please thumbs up the video. Thank you very much. Give us the thumbs up. If you hate us, there's always someone out there hating or whatever. It's all good. You could thumbs down, whatever. You know, we're used to it. We'll pop our collars. What can I say? And we'll deal with it and we'll move on. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this with people. Let them know that we're live. Let's see. Who do I start with? Okay, I'm going to go with Walter because he's not chewing right now. What's up, Walter?
Well, today I experienced not chewing, but not for long.
Oh boy. What's the food? You got to share with everyone.
Some little personal pan pizza things
Oh, okay.
from the oven.
Look good.
Today was my first experience with jury duty.
Jury duty. The first time?
Oh.
Whoa.
So I first got the notice before we went on our vacation trip, and I had to tell them that I was going to be out of country when my first chosen date. So they sent me another one, which was today, and so I went down there and signed in, and they went through the whole rigmarole, tell you what's going to happen, how it's going to work, and do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, and then we were waiting to talk to the lawyers to get interviewed, because they pick people. And I'm waiting in this waiting room, and it's about 10:30, and the woman says, "We got an announcement. You all are free to go."
Oh,
Nice.
They didn't want you. They didn't want you. You got profiled. That's why they didn't want you on there.
Well, everybody got free to go. Everybody.
Oh, everyone. Oh, so
Everybody.
the guy copped a plea then.
They either
Complete.
settled their this was where I was at in Clearwater at the courthouse. They do all the civil cases.
Yeah. They probably
So
agreed out of court.
They must have came to some agreement or something, and everybody got released.
Nice.
So I got my $15, and I got.
Oh wow, big money.
$15.
Big
Didn't
money.
even cover the gas, the park.
Jesus. Yeah.
So they had the clerk of the circuit court was the guy in Pinellas County. He was telling us all about things and then they said, "Have any questions?" So people are raising their hand, asking questions, And one guy goes, "Is this $15 an hour?"
What?
Everybody laughed. It's like, no, it's $15 for the day. So
per day.
Jesus.
Wow.
day.
Because that goes back to the ancient Stone Age times when $15 a day you could buy yourself a car, a house. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Get a couple of goats. Yeah.
10:30, I was out of the courthouse, and back home, changed my clothes, and back to the shop. So
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Had you doing work. Walter was hanging out with Babyface and myself this weekend.
sweating our ass off.
Where's my invite?
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? We
You
should
know.
have invited you.
Hank, you know what's coming up this weekend, right?
No, I don't know what's coming up this weekend.
This is Bachelor Weekend, Hank. You know that.
This is your bachelor weekend coming up?
The 19th.
Oh.
Oh man.
I'm going to be out of town.
Well, I was. Yeah, what?
No.
I'm using your property, so.
Yeah, conveniently, I've been called. Trae wants me to do some stuff with him on the 19th, right, Trae?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna
fine.
go
That's
hook the baby face up.
that's fine. That's Friday, so
On
that's all right. You go. You go
Oh, the
down on Friday.
20th?
Yeah, Saturday is when we're using your
Oh,
property.
what? Don't try to. Oh, Saturday. I meant Saturday. Saturday. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We
I went
gotta-
deep sea fishing for my bachelor party.
deep sea fishing. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, not bad.
Did you catch
I want to
something?
shoot. I want to shoot machine guns for mine.
Oh, that's easy.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
I get the Gatling gun next month.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta get. See, you need to wait till next month, babyface.
Yeah, you would just reschedule with everybody. That's
Yeah,
coming up.
yeah.
Just
Out
do
of
it
town.
over. Do it over at Aries.
I had a very traditional bachelor
Maybe you
party.
should shoot out of a helicopter. Oh, wait a minute. You already done that.
Walter says. Walter,
What
you
about
had the.
flamethrower? Have you done a flamethrower yet?
I did it at your range, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good one though.
Right.
We did the little portable ones.
No,
I want one of
the
these.
big one.
Yeah, I want to try the big one.
Yeah.
With some gelled fuel.
Walter had the. Walter said he did a traditional bachelor party. What is that in Florida?
Strips and cocaine.
I don't know what it is in Florida,
Got
but
cocaine in your sister, right?
That was Trae. Trae said that, not me.
You said traditional Florida. And a trailer.
That was Trae. I was only thinking it. I was only thinking
You know it's true.
it.
All those Jerry Springer people come from Tampa.
Oh boy.
they come from Riverview.
Oh god.
Yeah.
With Pasco, Pinellas, which is the one that's got all the drugs with Grady Judd.
We
Is that
love
Pinellas?
we
That's
love all of Florida. We
Pasco.
love
No,
we love
that's Polk County's greater judge.
Polk County, it's one of those P's. Polk County's a crazy one.
Polk County. Yeah, we love
They
all of
come-
Florida, by the way.
Oh, Richard Hughes says that I gotta ask to fly the A-10 over the range.
Yeah.
Do a bombing run. Oh wait, that's in the contract. We can't do A-10 bombing.
No,
runs.
we're not up yet.
Yeah, that's right.
We can technically do it until the day we're open.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
I got a patch that says that too. I identify as an A10 Warthog.
All right, so let me do this real quick. Shooting gallery northeast. No, is it Nebraska? I can't ever remember. New Hampshire? Whatever. Shooting gallery NE gave us a couple of bucks.
New England.
He says I shot machine guns for mine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. That's not bad. The only thing that would be better is the strippers, machine guns, and tanks.
Oh.
All rolled into one.
Man, if I could
We
get a
can do that.
Ooh.
Walter, you said you did that?
Well, the stripper part.
Oh. You had me go for a second.
So
I was like, if someone on this panel did strippers, machine guns, and tanks, it would be Walter.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So, by the way, I never had a bachelor party, so we can always do the trifecta when I have my makeup bachelor party sometime
Well,
in the future.
wherever you do that, just make sure it's air conditioned, okay?
Yeah. I didn't, you know what, yeah, I don't believe in all that traditional stuff, by the way, either.
Oh,
I didn't have a big wedding, just went to the courthouse and, got married to Lola. And then I think I told one of my brothers, so he showed up, but then he told my other brother, so he also showed up. And then we went and did the marriage thing and then went to eat somewhere. Lola was pregnant with my older son. And if you ever see the pictures of this, I look like I think I was like 90 pounds. Looked like I was about to die. So,
Jesus.
you don't want to have fun at that. If you're going to go do the strippers.
I didn't even get to eat at my wedding.
No?
They took all the food. They put the food down in front of me. I shook a bunch of hands, turned around, my food was gone.
No, I'm making sure we have barbecue being catered. I am making sure I get some barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Someone took your food. That's a violation.
I
Yeah.
didn't get a piece of cake either.
What?
Oh. You didn't get your own cake from your own wedding?
That's
I put
crazy.
it down,
No.
shaking people's hands, turned around, and it was gone.
You know what I would have done in that case, man? If I had like a wedding, because you did a big wedding, right?
My last marriage I did.
Yeah.
But this one we did
I would
pay
pull out guns on the whole wedding party. Everybody's getting jacked.
Oh, we did. We took pictures outside the church, a bunch of guns.
Yeah. No, everyone's getting jacked. Someone's gonna pay for my food and my cake that was eaten.
I didn't get none of my groom's cake. You know, there was a separate groom cake.
Do I have to do that?
That was like a chocolate thing, you know, and once again it vanished like Trae was talking about.
Yeah. You guys are getting crazy. Groom's cakes? I didn't even have. Goodness gracious! Shout out to Hootie Hoo. I see Hootie Hoo out there. Sure. Who just said Hootie Hoo? Who was that? That was you, Walter. But I heard someone else say it. Was that?
Ivan's in there.
No, I thought that was Oh, was that DJ?
Got a youngin. I heard a youngin over there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
was that DJ saying that?
No, that was Sarah.
Oh, okay.
She's talking now. She's saying thank you and DJ and Dada.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Listen, here's the thing. So the three of us are married. Babyface is not married. Babyface, we're running out of time for me to give you this advice. I don't know if Trae and Walt are going to get in on this quite yet. But instead of spending a lot of money on the wedding,
Get a prenup.
Take that money and get guns.
It's way too late. It's way beyond that point. I wish I could.
Did you even try? Okay.
Oh, I tried.
Get a prenup for all your guns.
Yeah.
No, she can't have any guns.
Harry's holster says he says when they release the doves, shoot dinner. That's how they do it in his neck of the woods.
They just fly out.
Yeah. I mean, how much money did you guys
Let's
first
do
of all,
skydiving for Babyface.
no,
We'll go to DeLand.
Not me. I'm not jumping out of no good planes. That's not.
No, he jumps. We sit down and drink
You
beer.
guys just watch.
Yeah.
Drink
we
beer.
make him
They
make
got a bar at
Babyface
that
keep
place.
jumping.
Over and over until you guys are good and drunk.
Until you're dead or married, one or the other.
So I don't know. Let me ask Babyface this. Do you ever think about the amount of money going towards the wedding and what you could do? Did you ever sit there and think like,
I could buy, with the amount that I'm putting towards the wedding, I could buy a mid-tier machine gun and have it. And that would only go up in price.
We did a cheap wedding and a better honeymoon.
So I think that's what we're going to be asking is no gifts because like we have a house, we have stuff, we don't need stuff.
Okay.
Donate towards a wedding, a honeymoon. So we'll take vacation because right now we're not planning on a honeymoon. We don't really have after spending $10,000 on a wedding.
Sarasota's nice this time of year.
That's what I was like.
how about if I let you camp out on the hacienda?
Can we use the pop-out tent on top of your
Forerunner? You can use my Forerunner pop-out tent. If anyone is looking for a pop-out tent, it goes on lots of other trucks and stuff like that too. Lola is selling that thing because I don't have the Forerunner anymore.
Oh yeah, you got to get rid of it then. It was cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
God, CB says, by the way, her family plays. Yeah. Yeah. Her dad told us he would give us $5,000 to elope, to just go get married at a courthouse. Marley's like, no, I need to have a wedding. And
Yeah,
he's like,
correct
well,
me if I'm wrong, guys.
Well, I can't help pay for it.
So explain something to me. I thought that traditionally the woman's family was supposed to pay for stuff.
Unless they're broke and they can't.
Oh.
So I'm the one fronting most of it. We're trying to keep it under 10,000. That's my goal. It's under 10,000.
That's not.
Y'all get married at a montage hall.
It's 10,000 is nothing today.
10,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's cheap. I think that's not expensive. Yeah,
a cheap venue alone was like $5,000.
I kept it under 1,000.
That's
only.
right. Seriously.
Our food alone is like $1,200 to cater.
Trae,
for.
I want to see
We had
receipts.
barbecue. My friend cooks. He brought barbecue chicken.
See, you got you're bringing in the favors.
Yeah, Walter, Trae actually did a Florida wedding. You did not do a Florida wedding.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
We had the rest of the pig for the garter.
You did what? Wait, what now?
No, I'm joking.
What did you say, Walter?
Beat up pig with a garter on it. I'd chase it down.
Oh, that was Trae that said that. I thought that was Walter.
No, that's not me. Not me.
Oh boy. Yeah. I bet you Florida has some crazy weddings, like wedding at a mudding. What is mudding events called? Mudding, right? It's mudding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure you
a noodling wedding.
Noodling. Oh, with the fish.
I am not sticking my hand in some fish's mouth. That is like one of those things I have no interest in doing.
Yeah.
Just reaching under rocks trying to catch a catfish? No, thank you.
Just elope.
I wish.
Just elope. Get Marley drunk. What kind of liquor is she into?
She's a vodka drinker. I could get her some like vodka drinks and just go to the courthouse.
Get her drunk. Get married.
Remember that wedding? And you just take pictures of her wedding dress and like everybody around her.
Great.
Fill everybody in.
Yeah.
You're like,
okay. By the way, Mrs. Aries Firearms Training says the wedding was not under $1,000.
it was. She's lying.
And Harry's Holster says my requirement for a wife is she doesn't need a wedding and makes more than I do. People wonder why I'm not married. Wait, Harry's not married? Harrison?
I guess not.
He's not. We gotta marry him off. We need to take.
He's an eligible bachelor right there.
Yeah.
He's got a business. He's got everything going for him.
Let's see if we can get some money to marry him off.
This sounds somewhat illegal, and I'm not sure I want to take part in this.
I think
always legal. We're
You're going to get somebody married, and then you're going to just get him a party, or what?
yeah. I'm
Yeah. If there's any if someone's got a wife for Harrison out there, how much money do we want to marry him off? Let us know. What are we looking for, guys?
Well, Hank, you come from an Indian background. Don't you guys like trade goats and stuff for weddings?
Yeah. Or money, gold.
You got to pay
guns.
What happened?
Walter's coming in really slow. Walt.
Sorry for the animals.
Yeah, the last of the sentence just came out.
Yeah, what was that, Walter? Say that again.
You have to pay a dowry.
Yeah. You do. To get the guy, you have to pay money.
5 goats and 10 chickens or something, and you get the.
Yeah.
You get the late.
Yeah. To get the guy, you got to pay money. That was the good old days when guys were valuable. By the way, guys, please, there's over 100 people. I'd like to see everyone do some thumbs ups. If you hate us, do the thumbs down. It's all good. See, back in the olden days, before James Bond was a chick.
No, God, no. God, no.
Are we gonna talk about that
worth
tonight?
something.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you mad? Are you mad?
That's the fastest way to kill a brand or a franchise.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's men. I don't think they understand that
Are they jumping the shark?
men go to see action movies, women go to see romance movies, and men go to see James Bond as James Bond. It's just, I don't think it's going to end well for
Also,
them.
I think women go to see James Bond because they think James Bond is
Daniel
a dude,
Craig,
is sexy, yeah,
right? Yeah.
Or Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan.
I didn't like Daniel Craig.
where's the old school James Bond? The guy
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
Yeah.
They said he beat your ass when he came in and he put it on you. Sean Connery, he's Mr. Universe.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yes,
he was buff.
Sean Connery is tough.
No. If you guys are forgetting the whole thing, you got to have the guy that gets the chick. Come on, man.
Yeah, you got to make it believable. You got to make
not the chick that gets the other chick. That kind of.
I don't know how this is gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know how this goes.
So quickly before I get into that, Truett49 gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "Advice for Babyface P: Run." Actually,
It didn't do any money. That's weird.
Patrick is actually he's getting a pretty good deal.
I'm marrying up in this.
Yeah, I think Marley should run. That's my advice.
Exactly.
If you're watching this, Marley, run now. And Trae gave us a couple of bucks. What does he say? Marry off Harry. Oh, yeah, we're getting some money for marrying off Harry. You know what I noticed since I said that? Harrison's got nothing to say. Oh no! Hold on. He's here. He says, "My mom tries that shit. Hank, you're turning to my second mother."
I'm sorry. I think Daniel Craig was a terrible pick for James Bond. Somebody else was talking about it.
Oh,
he's anti-gun. He's a big-time anti-gunner.
There's been a lot of James Bonds that are anti-gun.
They're British. What do you expect?
Yeah, a lot of James Bonds were anti-gun. So
somebody get a laser watch. How cool is that? What is that, Walter? What is that?
This is a bullpup stock for the High Point carbine.
Oh, somebody was asking about that earlier. That's pretty.
And this thing is, surprisingly enough, this is made by Hightower Armory.
Yeah, Hightower.
This thing is made seriously tough.
It looks good, man. That looks good.
Better than that gun.
I mean, it's really gonna help out that High Point, and it doesn't have rubber that rips your face off on the back.
Tears the beard hair out of you.
Yeah.
Walter likes this one. Look at that. Walter's making love to the stock.
It's a full pup.
This thing looks like
You look like a professional.
We
at
got
that,
a
Walt.
full auto AUG.
This looks like it came out of Starship Troopers or something. It's like,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking, actually.
It does. Yeah, it looks good just like that. Believe it or not. Yeah, that's pretty sexy.
So I'm gonna
We
start.
got a full auto AUG.
I want to shoot it.
It shoots. It's probably the finest shooting AR or 5.56 gun I've ever shot. It has almost no recoil whatsoever.
Wow.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, there's a couple of things going on here. Harry's Holster says turning Bond into a chick is demeaning. It says that women are unable to be as interesting with an original character as a man. Uncle Mike is saying there's a new Terminator.
3 women.
Yeah, there's.
So we're gonna have a Mary Poppins, but it's a guy now.
And by the way, the woman who's going to play 007 in the next Daniel Craig's going to be in that movie from what I was reading. And the woman that's playing 007, she's playing his replacement, I think, in the movie. And she was the if you saw Captain Marvel, she was Captain Marvel's friend that was also a pilot. Is she
American?
No, she's British, but she did a pretty good American accent. Yeah, remember her best friend that was a pilot, young black woman that was a pilot? That was her friend. She had like a little daughter. She's
never saw Captain Marvel. Have no
I'm trying to
interest.
think who you're talking about. Is that the chick from Thor?
No.
Ragnarok?
No. So she's going to play, in this James Bond movie, she's going to play the new 007. Daniel Craig's going to be there. He's going to try to hit it. But she's gonna
like turn him down like a strong woman.
Yes, and then take over as James Bond. And here's the funny thing about this: they didn't want to make Idris Elba James Bond.
I don't understand that.
Why not? He's awesome.
Yeah.
But we had this conversation. Like, I don't care if Idris Elba is James Bond. And also I don't need James Bond to be.
Cool. He's a good actor too.
But here's the thing: like, I don't need James Bond to be a black guy or anything like that. None of that really matters to me. And I think Idris Elba is cool. I think they should just make up like some character for Idris Elba and let him run with that, because he could probably do better than James Bond, especially with all of this stuff going on.
He was in Thor. What was his character? He was the gatekeeper, whatever that guy's name is. That guy's a good actor. He does really well.
Yeah, he's also in that movie Something in Hobbs.
Yeah, with what's his name, the wrestler
Crockett and Hobbs
coming out.
Hobbs and Crockett.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Peaches and Cream.
He's also
Marlboro Man and something.
He thinks nobody needs a pocket knife, so he's kind of an idiot.
Of course, he lives in London.
I know.
Yeah.
How do you butter your bread?
You got to take those away. Those butter
I wonder
knives.
how long it takes them to open up packages over there.
God.
If they're like clawing at them for like an hour.
You have to take a fork and like.
By the way, Idris Elba is a DJ. He actually DJs and he actually raps and stuff like that. I saw him rapping.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. Whatevs.
But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure.
What about Area 51?
Hold on 1 second. I'm pretty sure he's really mad about this. He's like, you bastards. You don't want me to be James Bond, but okay, fine. You're going to go this route. So after they do that movie and no one goes to see it, then they will probably.
But then it's
let's see.
Is this a remake of Goldfinger?
Ghostbusters. See how that went. Ask them how that went with it.
Then it's our fault as men because we're misogynists. That's how it plays out.
Chicks. Ask them how that went with the chicks.
Yeah, I think they're remaking Ghostbusters now. I think it's going to have dudes in it.
Again?
They're making it with
they're making a continuation of Ghostbusters 2.
Right. With the surviving
actors. Yeah. And the guy the director.
There's only 3 guys left.
I know, it's kind of sad. The guy that's directing it, who's he's the son of the original director. basically came out and said like, "Oh, the last Ghostbusters movie with the women is not canon. Just kind of disregard it." And all of the actresses were like pissed off at it.
Alternate universe. That was
Yeah,
alternate
basically it
universe.
was like alternate universe. It's not canon. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Richard Hughes gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "Is Miss Jane Bond going to hook up with men or women?" Don't know. Don't know.
No. He's just gonna shoot
both.
him.
Also, by the way, just for the record, I don't mind a little lesbianism at all.
No,
I've got zero problems with that.
let's not bring that into James Bond. No.
I'm pretty sure it's been in James Bond before. Did you not see Octopussy?
They'll kill the franchise. Just give them enough time.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They'll
Jump
kill
in the shark.
franchise.
Yeah. Did you not see Octopussy?
Yes.
Can I see whose pussy? What?
Octopussy, the movie, Walter,
Octopussy.
so that we
Hey.
don't get demonetized. Damn it.
Hey, can we do something about this? High Point and make it into a lefty?
I don't know. Can we switch the controls?
No, there's only one ejection port, and it's right
That's
In
right.
your face.
in me bloody
Rumble,
face.
you can
right
have
here.
2 ejection ports.
Yeah, but okay. So on the high point, can we switch the port on the high point?
No,
No, you can't switch it there either, right?
I'll just have to adapt, overcome.
Unless you want to mill it out, or Walter makes.
I don't want.
Okay.
No, it's not that easy. You can't just mill it out. The bolt's different.
Make another CNC a bolt. Man.
No, you. No. 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 Not a word you know very often. No.
Also, but before we go on from the James Bond conversation,
Yeah, let's move along.
did you not see Pussy Galore? Pussy Galore, Octopussy.
At my bachelor party.
All right.
Goldfinger,
Fine.
man. That's Goldfinger.
Yeah. Walter doesn't remember Goldfinger.
I've seen these movies, but it's like I get that old, but that's
The
not.
guy with the hat.
That's what's his face, but they're not the main character. They're
Yeah, but
just
the point I'm making, okay, so in Goldfinger, Pussy Galore was in charge of all the chicks. Remember that? They were
Yeah,
all
she's the pilot.
pilots, and they all kicked ass. Do you remember?
Okay, I am now. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They
That
done.
doesn't mean she was a lesbian.
I was just being facetious.
Okay.
They left that open. That was up to your interpretation
Imagination
of the
Up to your
situation.
imagination.
Yes, yes. Same thing with Octopussy. In Octopussy, it was a cult of badass chicks. Remember the same thing? They were
Okay.
like assassins and smugglers and stuff like that, and they were all women and all that. So I'm just saying, it's not like these people think they're doing something and reinventing something or whatever, but don't mess with the formula. There's always bad. Tell me what James Bond movie you've watched that there wasn't some badass chick in there. Because they've actually always done that. Am I wrong here? I remember one James Bond where there was ninjas. There was a chick in there. Remember the one where he was in Japan? Do you remember
Okay,
that?
well,
He was in Thailand, right?
Was it?
Was it Roger Moore?
I think this is the moon. Was it the Moonraker? There was one where he was in Japan. Remember?
I
Where he
bought
died-
all of them.
He
I own
died
every
in the
one of them.
beginning of the movie, and then they brought him to Japan, and he was like dressed up as an Asian dude, which they're never gonna do that again. Do you remember they had him like with chinky eyes and all that stuff?
oh.
What James Bond? That was a James Bond. He was in
What
Japan.
kind of eyes? What kind of eyes were those?
Chinky eyes.
Dr.
Chinky-
No.
Cheeky eyes? Did I hear
eyes.
cheeky?
Dr. No, wasn't
Yes,
it?
you heard it. That's what people say to me, that I have like chinky eyes. What is that? Is that a violation? I can't say that now. I'm actually Asian, so I could say that if anyone is worried about it.
Okay.
I have
All right.
I have the license to say it. So anyway, all right. So
Yeah.
yes, I know Walter doesn't want to talk about this anymore. His James Bond movies have been forever ruined.
I say we storm Area 51, Walter, you and me.
I say I watch you get laser zapped as you try to do that. And they
Have
bring
you-
out the sound cannon thing and they hit
Yeah,
it,
that's when the acoustic cannon.
and everybody just
when you-
melts.
for the microwave
Everybody
radiation.
bleeding. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Bob Lazar movie, the documentary thing on Netflix right now?
No,
No.
man, I've been meaning to watch that since I saw Joe
pretty good.
Rogan. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's good. So did you
Yeah, I
see
like
did you see
What
Bob
is-
Lazar on Joe Rogan?
No, I never watched his Joe Rogan interview. I need to.
It's good. Yeah.
Will you find that on Netflix if you type in Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar. That's all you got to look for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fairly interesting because he honestly doesn't seem like a liar to me. He seems like the shit that he says, he's pretty well like, this is the way it is. You can believe me if you want.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah, he worked. His story is he worked at Area 51 on propulsion systems from alien spacecraft, and they've gone out of their way to try to debunk everything he says. The craziest stuff. On Joe Rogan's podcast, did they talk about the stuff that has come true now? Like, he was talking about it in like the late 70s or early 80s.
Right.
And the technologies he was talking about didn't exist or weren't widely known.
Yeah, like uranium-16 or some craziness.
Element 115 is now a thing.
He's saying don't go near Area 51.
Yeah. But he was talking about like how you got into the building with hand scanners that you would put your hand against, and somebody finally found a picture of it, and he was like, yeah, these were the hand scanners we used. And it's like, well, this technology wasn't widely available to the public until like...
We had that at the prison.
Yeah, same stuff.
Full hand scan, and it smelled you for drugs.
Huh. But it really interesting. Really, really interesting watch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to watch it. I plan on watching it. I know I saw that it's on Netflix. I put it in my list. But I did see the interview with him on Joe Rogan, which was very intriguing and made me want to watch it even more. And Harry Holzer says Bob Lazar is the king of soft sell. And Rafael Morales says if Lazar was real, his car would hover by now.
Well, I got to get back. There we are.
Okay, so let's see. Who believes in aliens? Here, who believes aliens exist? I do.
They cross the border every day.
Yeah, just go down to your local Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah, I gotta love the aliens all day.
Oh man, did you guys? I'm gonna get off topic. Continue on aliens for now.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna say, did you see the AOC getting trashed by the former head of ICE?
Yes, I saw some of that. Yeah.
So beautiful. She's like asking him stupid questions, and he's like, he just
yeah, but she's not. She is not fazed by logic, truth, or any kind of sense.
Not even a little.
Well, because if you
Green Deal, did you read the Green Deal?
Oh, God.
No.
Everything's done on credit. Everybody gets like $1,000 a month in a car and a house, and where's this money going to come from? We'll just put it on credit.
Yeah.
Look at the GDP of the country every day going to every citizen.
Yeah. Walter wanted to say something. Walter, your thing is still lagging behind. You need to update your Skype, by the way.
I don't know.
You don't know how to update your Skype, Walter?
I thought I did.
Oh.
But I guess I didn't.
Okay.
But has anybody ever taken apart a High Point magazine?
No. Did you already take it apart?
No,
there's an alien artifact right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how this plastic snaps on here.
Looks like it's got two things on the side, Walter. And you pinch it and slide it? I don't know. I've never taken one apart.
You might be able to pinch it. And somewhat. If you know how to do a High Point magazine out there, let us know.
Put a piece of rope on it and keep your boat from floating away.
Don't tell us what you really feel, Trae.
I had a guy bring one out for concealed weapons class.
Do you have any High Points, Trae? Do you actually own any High Points, or?
I will eventually. I'm going to buy the compact one because I've actually had people show up and ask for it and actually bring it out. He shot his. It shot fine. I mean, it's big and bulky, but he didn't have any problems shooting it. It did well. He hit the target.
Oh,
yeah. I have one. Walter has one.
Terrible design. I just watched a video on how to take the
1911 like Magnum PI than that thing.
Yeah.
The magazine apart. Hold on, Walter. Here you go.
Oh.
You got to stick a pocket knife in the bottom, and you stick a pocket knife in the bottom. Hold on.
But get a really sharp one.
Yeah, so you stab yourself, and then you twist sideways so the mag bottom comes off. It looks
really?
terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's never mind.
Okay, I think Walt. I think Babyface put the link in the
it's in
Skype chat.
Yeah, it's in our
The reason I'm asking is I'm trying to figure out a way to put that mag body, onto this drum.
Oh.
I just
Walter, can I give you a suggestion I have?
What?
Just machine it.
CNC one.
But I don't know if 10 millimeter rounds will fit in the 45.
They should. They should, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be the same size physically.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works on a Glock, it's got to work on a high point, right?
They're so close in design. Yes.
Chris Delboy says watching Walter is like watching a karate movie.
Because his lips are like half a second behind.
Tango. Okay.
I like the old karate movies. They're my favorite. Come on, they're classic.
Tango Hunter says when
Guy
Walter
fights everybody and he walks off and leaves, and then later on he's crawling because he's all bruised up.
Yeah.
Big Strange is a weirdo.
Tango Hunter says when Walter talks, it's like I'm watching an old Japanese movie with voiceover. Yeah.
with subtitles.
Oh boy. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what you do with this. What you do with this kit. I think we're going to make something cool out of it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to make we're making the Yeet carbine.
Full auto, 10
Yeet
millimeter,
carbine.
high point. Carbine.
I'll take a look at it. It might be doable.
Yeah.
It's still delayed.
Yeah.
You know, we could dub in. When he
Yeah.
says something, we could just say it.
Yeah. And Tyven Show says just refresh your stream. Walter's good on his end. So refresh the stream. I don't know. It's weird because I could see Walter's voice also out of sync. And
He's clear, but he's out of sync.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There goes them out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. I find you.
Godzilla.
Walter, stop. Yeah. Yeah. It's a perfect effect.
There goes Tokyo. Go.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about some actual gun stuff? Let's talk about. I'll tell you what we should talk about right here. Camille Kostek. That's gun stuff, right?
I'll second that one.
Oh gosh, we're talking about her.
Yeah. No, we can't. Are we not allowed?
How are we going to relate this back to gun stuff? Because
Find a way,
significant other
babyface.
Her significant other fired a machine gun, a minigun by himself, handheld.
Yeah, with a backpack.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Who
What's
did
his name? Gronkowski.
Gronkowski.
That's pretty
Gronkowski.
sweet.
Football player, yeah. It's a pretty cool video, but they want to talk about her, which
How is she relative to this? Why
you're bringing this up? Don't look at me.
You're the one that told me before we went on the show. You said the name. I never heard this name before.
I did. Walter did.
Walter, that was you?
I said that she had a healthy set of hips.
Oh,
Yes.
she's got gun hips. In other words,
She's got baby hips.
Yeah. She's got machine gun hips, is what Walter was saying. Yeah. So I never heard of Camille Kostek. So just because Walter said so, we're gonna. This is not because I want to do it. This is because Walter wants to do it. We'll look up Camille Kostek, pop up some images in here. Hopefully none of them's terrible.
It's all my
that
fault.
We see.
Yeah.
It looks like she's in Sports Illustrated and all that. Yeah, she's not. She's cute. I can dig it. This is what the Gronkowski is pulling in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now let's find some other gun stuff to talk about. Just because the people are out there.
Okay, just to let you know, I'm downloading an update to Skype. So if I go away, I'll be back.
Okay. Let's see. What other gun stuff can we talk about?
Trying to see what the news is, if there's any news going on.
I know that the new Corvette's going to be a Stingray. I don't know if that's.
Is
related.
it? Did they finally? No, it still hasn't been announced, right?
I got a gun related.
It's Thursday.
I got a question that's got some semi-gun related.
Okay.
So I'm going on a trip bear hunting, and I want to buy a new set of binoculars. I've been looking at the Swarovski, the Zeiss, and the new Zeiss, which the ones that have the laser rangefinder, all laser rangefinders. What do you guys think? You know anything about those kind of binoculars, or no, not really?
Anything about that type of
I thought
glass?
maybe the group on the chat might have an opinion.
What's the binoculars I have? Bushnell, right? So
Yeah,
we're not the right
they're
people
not
to ask.
They're not fancy. You have like
Yeah, this is a once in a lifetime trip, so I'm gonna buy something nice. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy. I've been looking at the Swarovskis and the Zeiss binoculars. They're both laser range finding binoculars. But I've also been looking at the SIG. There goes Walter.
Yeah.
I also been looking at the SIG BDX 3000 binoculars also. I don't know. Maybe anybody in the chat room have any opinion on that, or
I know SIG doesn't make their own stuff. SIG has some other company making it that brands it for them.
Yeah.
So,
but
I mean, that doesn't
is it?
bad.
I
don't know.
Okay, I think it might. Okay, Walter, go ahead, talk.
Godzilla.
Oh, you're fixed. You're
Good.
fixed, Walter.
That was it.
Kabam.
Tokyo.
Yeah, Billy said Zeiss. I've been looking at the Zeiss.
I know Zeiss glass is good. That's the only thing I know about it, though.
Okay. Let's see.
Whoa,
here.
what is that? Oh, is that spotting scope?
Yes, it's the STR.
So what does something like that run?
Whoa.
4200.
Oh!
Ow.
Does that fit in a backpack?
Trae, you find a really good deal on it.
So yeah, but that's not bad because I mean you have a professional range.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I spot all day. We'll be out there for 2 days, zeroing and spotting people all day. It's not like, hey, me and Babyface next weekend are going to shoot for about 2 hours, and then that's about.
No, that makes sense, man. That's a good thing. So when we come there, when we come to use the range, we're getting to use that bad boy, right? We could look at the moon.
Oh, definitely. We were using it this weekend. I could see the cracks in the rocks at 500 yards, and I mean,
that's
crack.
Yeah.
We were spotting dragonflies. This thing's amazing.
We could have used that when we were trying to zero that Henry rifle this week.
Oh yeah, it has a lit reticle. I can turn the reticle on or off.
So Walter, do you wanna tell everybody the issue we had this weekend with zeroing Hank's optic for him?
Yeah, since I'm the one who discovered this.
Discovered the issue. Well, after I shot 2 full boxes of ammo.
This abnormality. Am I still delayed?
No.
Like that.
Oh.
No, you went back to being delayed all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I did the update, so in a nutshell, I'm sitting on a picnic table next to where these two guys are trying to sight this rifle in, and I look over and I look at the scope and the rifle, and the two are sitting. The scope is not parallel with the rifle on the mount, and we're not talking about pointed down like you'd want minute. It was pointed up.
The first thing you're supposed to check on the scope when you're doing it.
Different?
Yeah, you don't just jump into it, babyface. You got to go through your fundamentals.
Are you blaming me for this?
I don't know.
I didn't put the optic on the damn gun.
All I said to Babyface, yeah, listen, I'll take the blame. That's fine. I'll take the blame. But all I said is, hey, we got to zero this scope. And then Babyface just started shooting. He's like, zero this. I don't need no paper down there.
I assume you put the optic on right.
Check. Always check. This is the moral of the story. Always check the optic. Make sure your rings and all that are on properly seated.
16 shots. No. 36 shots later of 6.5 Creedmoor, a box and a half, box and 3/4, and I'm like, what is going on? And Walter's like, that something doesn't look right. So I look at it. And I was like, I know what the problem is. Come look at this.
Yeah.
The front ring wasn't on the base. It wasn't on the pick rail. It was tightened above the pick rail. So the front ring is high and the back ring is correct.
And it's moving.
And it's moving. And it's moving all over the place. So
always check, Babyface. I got to tell you.
It took 5 shots after that to get it zeroed.
Yeah.
Once we fixed it.
This is the moral of the story. And if it has anything to do with me, you should triple check.
I should check behind
Have you not learned this yet?
Hank was trying to see if you would catch it.
Oh, God. Yeah,
it was a test. It was a test. Walter, you passed. You are actually... And Babyface, you're trying to tell me he was a Boy Scout, Walt. Can you believe that?
What does that have to do with optic mounting?
Yeah. You're trying to tell me he was a Boy Scout. Take back his feathers or whatever you're doing, Boy Scoutery. Yeah, so next time, Babyface, check. That's the lesson to you. Just don't jump in there and you know, okay, I'll get this done, big tough guy.
3 to 5 rounds had that been set up right.
Yeah. Well, once we fixed it, how many rounds did it take?
5 rounds.
Yeah.
It helps when it's stationary, right?
Yes.
Hey, you're not the first one. And the majority of the time when I have people trouble, when they have problems shooting, it is the scope. You'd be surprised, the base will be loose, but the scope will be solid. And you don't realize that the base is actually shifting every time you fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Or you're shooting toward the next county.
Yeah.
The rounds, I have no idea where they're even hitting. Up, down, left,
It went
right.
yonder.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. Also, let me tell you something. When it's really hot and humid outside, you should limit the amount of things you do outdoors.
Yeah. By the end of the day, you start losing your mind.
Yeah, I don't get the luxury.
Huh?
I work outside.
Trae, you had a pig running around with a garter belt at your wedding. So, we know. We know.
That and popcorn. No wedding is done without popcorn.
There's popcorn also. Okay, this feels like the Clamperts way. It was what is the people from is that from Hee Haw? Was it Hee Haw? No, Beverly Hills Hillbillies. What was it? The Clamperts?
The Clampets.
Clampets.
Clampets. Yeah, that was Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. We know you're tough, Trae. You were born here in Florida. You were born in this, right, Trae?
My family's been in Florida since the late 1700s.
Yeah. Trust me. I seen DJ running around on that range. He's
Oh yeah.
People think that Tarzan is not real. DJ,
He's a little jungle boy.
Eating everywhere.
DJ is
So we had
Tarzan.
this firearms company come out, a really high level one, and so DJ was sleeping in the van. So I was talking with him. We're back near the long range platform. So he jumps out, climbs up there, and starts peeing off of it while we're all. And the lady looks at me, and I go, "I'm so sorry.
He's a wild man.
I'm gonna do that." She goes, "No, that's fine. I have a 7-year-old. He does the same thing." I said, "Okay, we're good then." It was pretty fun actually, because I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're trying to work out a deal with these guys, and my son's pissing off the platform."
Yeah. Real. He's a real man. He's a real man. Moobut says, "When is it not hot and too humid in Florida?"
Well, the 2 weeks out of the year where we get to wear our windbreakers.
There is a period when it's nice and still humid, but when you bump it up to 91 or 2 and it's like 85% or 90% humidity or whatever the hell it was, and there's no wind, it's hot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it's been raining too. That's the problem. Then it just makes it humid.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff's evaporating. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So MW Tactical says my protest is more in effect now. Jazz Pinky, laugh out loud. Why is that, Mike? Why is Mike saying that? Okay, Billy Phoenix says I went through 12 rounds of 30-06 before I realized my scope had gone bad. And Brick says, you guys seen the PSA Area 51? What? Okay, someone get me this Area 51 lower,
No,
please.
I'm going to have to get one of these.
PSA
I'd like to
has
see
an
that.
Area 51 lower?
What is it? A picture of a bunch of people getting gunned down by the
Hold on,
government?
hold on.
Yeah, right?
And we're all going to break the
You ain't gonna let those
internet.
people in. I can tell you that, but that is not happening.
We're all going to break the internet right now looking up a Area 51 lower. Please tell me they didn't do this like limited edition.
I don't. Here we go. 17 hours ago.
Here,
Let's see.
PSA. You said it was PSA.
Oh, that is fucking cool. I need to get one of these.
PSA, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Is
on
it
their
Area
State Armory.
51 trap or?
Check that out. That is cool. No
I
entry,
can't
Storm
find it.
51 and retreat. I just put it in chat.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Look at that. Check the bottom one for the image. Yeah, I like that. Whoever is doing their art over there,
They don't
good
mess
hands.
around.
no, and they get them. They turn them out so fast.
Wait, don't we have Lola? Don't we have PSA coming on this week? Tomorrow.
Oh man,
there
you guys
it
got to
is.
talk about this.
Oh, dude, that is pretty cool, isn't it?
Isn't that
PSA
cool?
is coming on
That is
tomorrow.
pretty neat.
I like the little laser gun.
Yeah.
Hold
How
on.
ingenious. But I wonder if it had already been around, or if they said, "Hey, we're going to storm Area 51 with our lowers."
Yeah, I'm throwing it up
This
right
is-
now. So it
so
looks
in
like
the image, you
It
can
is
see.
pretty cool. You're right, man. That
I
thing
like
is.
that. I like that.
that's like
This
a
is-
50s laser gun right there. Art Deco.
Yeah, this is like a knock-up that they did, like a mock-up. It's got Like, you can see where they scrubbed the old markings off in Photoshop. So clearly they just marked it up real quick to try to get them pre-sales done.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, whoever's doing in their art department is on point.
Not joking around.
No, it's so good.
I want that lower.
Mm-hmm.
That is a collectible
UFO lower
right there. That's a collectible lower. Someone gave us some money. Go ahead.
They have them in stock. Well, for pre-order, $50. That's really not bad.
No.
Jesus, if I ordered a PSA lower every time they put out a new artwork on the side, I'd be freaking broke.
What is the amount? There's no limit to how many lowers you can get, right, Walter?
No, you can have as many as you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of damn it.
Yeah. So SoCal Gunner gave us $5. He says, for hunting, there is no one that beats Swarovski.
Swarovski.
That one right there. Bam.
Swarovski.
The problem is the binocular is it's only a laser rangefinder with a decline adjustment, where the Zeiss actually has the same bullet drop compensator as the SIG ABS 2400.
Ooh, so it's got all of it built in.
That Zeiss is very sophisticated. And when you pick up the binocular for the Zeiss, it looks identical to the other binocular, where the Swarovski has these two bumps on the bottom with all the gyros and stuff in it. But the glass on the Swarovskis is amazing. I mean, when you look through this spot and scope, it's going to blow your mind. I was looking at that tortoise's head at, 950? And I could see him stick his head up and go back down. And he was out there. It was incredible.
Okay.
FYI.
That's pretty cool, Trae. What's up, Walt?
FYI, the thing on the internet about taking apart the High Point C9 mag is not the mag that I have. So the mag that I have is this one, which is from the 45.
Oh, okay.
And this looks like Pop pushes two sides in.
Pull them out.
Oh yeah, but you look at it and you go, well, there's no place. You know how a typical magazine has like flared bottom.
Yeah.
This has no place for that to slide, Clyde.
That's weird, isn't it? You don't think they pressed it together, do you?
But another thing too, the 45 mag and the 10 millimeter mag are identical. So
yeah, I figure they had to be.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out my connection here. Why I can't. Well, I'm still talking like I'm on a Japanese.
Do you have anything else downloading in the background?
Not.
Is anybody else online, Walter? Maybe your son's watching a movie or something.
I'm right now. I'm on a hardwire connection.
Yeah, it shouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't get delay
coming into the house through your router. If you got 3 other people on something, it will slow you down.
It shouldn't be a delay though. It should just be he would just have he would come in grainy. It would just drop the bandwidth on him.
Yeah.
I think it's something else going on there.
I like it. It adds nostalgia to the show.
We have to wait 3 seconds to see what you're talking about if you hold something up.
Yeah.
Or read your lips really well.
Yeah. By the way, Lola just put up a link for that thing if you guys are interested. And the PSA, someone from PSA, I'm not sure how many guys from PSA are coming on tomorrow. 2. Lola says we got 2 PSA dudes.
Ask them. We got to find out who does their art because that guy's on point.
Okay, I thought you were going to say ask him about the MP5.
I mean,
well,
PSA doesn't physically make their lowers. I can guarantee you that.
No, they.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they do the machining in house, or do you think they have it all machined out, everything done somewhere else?
I'm not sure, but I know for one thing they're not making their lowers. I don't know that for positive, but I would be willing to bet they're not making their lowers in house. So
I thought Arrow used to supply them with a lot of stuff.
They probably do. I mean, or someone major does because it takes a lot of shit to. I mean, they sell a lot of stuff too. So
for the prices that they're selling at, they are just having somebody else do it for them.
That's a good question to ask them tomorrow. To see like how much in-house stuff do they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah. So I think Nick says ask them about the MP5 for show. For sure. Listen, if I ever have any conversation with anyone from PSA, guess what's the first thing I asked them? Dude, what's up? What happened to that MP5?
You have my Alien Area 51 lower?
Yeah, no, that Area 51 is cool, without a doubt.
It is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Here, I'm trying to see. There was some other stuff.
You probably get that mag apart with a hammer.
So,
Give me a saw. I'll make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babyface, did you want to hit up this Gator thing, the Tennessee Gator story?
I don't exactly know what it is. I just feel funny.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't see the story?
I didn't read through the whole thing. I just thought it was hilarious, so I posted it to Facebook. But yeah, the Tennessee police is telling. Did I post up the wrong thing?
It says
I did post up-
Tennessee police. You got distracted because of Gronkowski's check.
No, I posted up. If you guys want to go look at my Babyface P Facebook, I posted the Tennessee drug article for the Gators, but it grabbed the thumbnail for the for that one chick that we were talking about earlier. So it's got the Gators story with that one chick's thumbnail.
How is that possible?
Super meth gator. Oh, we lost Walter.
No
Yeah,
idea.
Walter will probably be back here. He'll probably be back in here in a
there he
second.
is.
There he goes. Okay, talk, Walter. Yep.
Nope.
He's in sync. You're in sync.
It's worse now.
Walter, talk. ABC. He left. Okay. He looked like he was in sync. Walter.
Gotta keep.
This is funny. This is like looking into a bowlfish. Bowlfish? Fishbowl. Not bowlfish. Not bowlfish. Fishbowl.
So super meth gators. So you didn't got to worry about them meth gators.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, they're saying like, don't flush your meth down the toilet because it goes out into the water system. And
how about you don't do meth in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. Let's start not doing meth.
Yeah. So this is what it says. Word to the wise, don't flush your meth down the toilet. That's the warning coming out of the Loretta Police Department in Tennessee after investigators said they caught someone attempting to flush methamphetamine along with several items of paraphernalia on Saturday. The department advised against disposing of drugs, including pills, via the sewage, because when you send something down the sewer pipe, it ends up in our retention ponds. Before processing, it is sent downstream, which is true. I mean, Lola, Lola's a pharmacist, and she says this all the time.
It's a large area; it's got to dissipate.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like flushing a bottle of water down or a bottle of vodka down the toilet. It's going to be so spread out; it's not going to make a difference anyway.
And it's hard to get drugs out of the water system, from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Lola says. Like, if you're trying to get rid of all drugs, don't flush them. A lot of people do that. It's not a good idea because all of that goes in to the system, and yeah, it can build up and do damage to things.
Not that you should be doing meth, but if you have like old prescriptions, is there a way to get rid of those correctly? Is there a correct
garbage
way?
can?
No, Lola, how do you get rid of old prescriptions? I think she's told me before that you can bring it into the pharmacy.
And they'll dispose of them properly.
She says police stations, fire stations take it, pharmacists take it. Hootie Hoo says he's in Tennessee, lots of meth. You know what? I was wondering if Hootie Hoo was on some meth because I saw him dancing. I don't know if that was Hootie Hoo. You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Hillbilly heroin.
Now I was looking at. I don't know that it was his channel though. It was so weird. I was looking at a video, and this video came up with someone who looks exactly like Hootie Hoo dancing. It looks like in a driveway or something like that. And I was like, what am I looking at right now? Is this real? Am I dreaming? But he was getting tore down. He was doing the two-step and all kinds of other. Looks like he was in Billy Ray Cyrus video or something like that. You guys are quiet. You think I'm joking around? I am serious.
No, Walter's laughing. It's just delayed.
I just turned my speaker on. Actually, some reason I turned it off, so I couldn't hear anything that was going on. So,
yeah.
Even though like Mr. Arigato, Domo El Gato. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. We're going to have to get Hootie Hoo to explain what that dancing was situation going on. And I don't think it was on, because I kept looking like, is this Hootie Hoo's channel? That was on IG with him dancing? Oh, okay. Hootie Hoo's going to have to explain that to us. It was pretty cool. I think he was dancing with his wife or something. So I don't know what's the deal with that video, if that was probably some kind of challenge or something. But he can let us know. Okay, so
yeah, if you're doing meth, go ahead and smoke it all. Don't flush it down the toilet.
Please
Can
save
you
our
take
wildlife.
meth to the pharmacy? Does the pharmacy want meth, Lola?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, she says no. Lola says no.
Don't bring illegal drugs to your local pharmacist.
They can just recycle them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
bring it to your street pharmacist. They may like it, but
yeah. Rafael Morales says it was a dream, Hank, a beautiful dream. Yeah, it was a hoedown. Who was doing it? Let's see. I'm trying to see what other things are out here. I keep getting distracted. I have to close off this Camille Kostek tab. I can't leave that open. That's distracting me too much. Let's see what else. Okay, so did you guys see? Where's Walter? He's missing out on this one. He's gonna love this one. Did you guys see this story? Beta O'Rourke. My wife and I have slave owners as ancestors.
why?
I don't think that's really helping his cause.
I know. What is
This
he
is so
thinking?
bad shit. I don't understand. Democratic
Not
president.
thinking- You know what? He must get his bottled water from Tennessee.
It's gonna let me.
Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke acknowledged Sunday that his ancestors, as well as his wife Amy's, had owned slaves. O'Rourke wrote in a post on Medium that his paternal great-great-great-grandfather enslaved 2 women in the 1850s. His maternal great-great-grandfather, he added, most likely also owned slaves. Yeah. I benefited from a system that my ancestors built to favor themselves at the expense of others. That only increases the urgency I feel to help change this country so that it works for those who have been locked out of or locked up in the system. So because his family owned slaves and stuff like that, I guess that he's saying he believes in reparations or something.
Okay, he can pay them.
Exactly. Go ahead.
He'll cut a check right now.
Yeah.
Is this his Beto guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
mean
Irish
Robert-
the Irish Mexican?
Robert O'Rourke.
Yeah. At some point, all of our ancestors owned slaves. I'm just telling you guys something. You better get used to that. Andrew gave us $2. All of our ancestors owned slaves or were slaves. If you're a human being, that happened. Get over that shit.
All right, deal with reality. Let's
Get over it.
live the day.
Yeah, get over it. Also, if he thinks this is so terrible, stop running for president.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, come on. I don't understand. This is really crazy. I don't know what what the deal is with that. Obama's ancestors owned slaves and not on the white side, on the black side. I'm sure that probably happened on the white side, but who cares about this? Eventually, that's just a reality that we all have to live with. So, slavery is a horrible thing. It should never happen. That's it. Okay, let's see. That's the Beta O'Rourke thing out of the way. Walter, I thought you would have more to say on that one.
No, he's a turd.
Yeah.
He once
Now his lips catch up.
he's cannon fodder. He's not a candidate. He's just a mouth. That's all. So you don't give him
Well, at least he wasn't firing at a parking lot.
don't give him any time and boom, done.
Yeah, if you want to make up for some reparations, move out of your house, sleep on the street, let everybody
Yeah.
move into your house.
Hobo reparations.
Have an open house, let us all come take some stuff. How about that? How about that? Cash me outside.
How about that?
Where's my thumbs up?
Yeah, smash those thumbs up. We got like way over 100 people watching. So thumbs ups to Scorched Earth Firearms. He's in there. There you go, Scorched Earth Firearms. Chris Bullis says, I had an ancestor that was a Roman who probably owned slaves. Who do I pay reparations to?
You can send me a check. I take it.
James Miller says, Walter is succinct and accurate.
He's
Okay.
back on time.
I don't know.
I
I
can't
don't think
be.
so. No. there's
Maybe
no
we
way.
should. You know what? We could do our own Ghostbusters. Maybe
Yeah.
talked about it earlier.
Where we just shoot him, like blow him down with machine
No, we
guns.
do everything the same. We have the CGI and everything. Who does movies? We could do our own Ghostbusters movie.
Who does what? I missed that.
Do our own Ghostbusters movie.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else. Okay, so this news about, there was a blackout in New York, right?
Yeah,
we
how
got
did
like 60,000, right?
Yeah, and the
Did
mayor.
everybody panic and start
It's
eating each other?
in Manhattan now.
That's 2 blocks in New Orleans. I mean, New York. What are you worried about?
Yeah. I guess it was a transformer caught on fire or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. They said there's going to be more of that stuff. Here's the funny thing: the mayor isn't the mayor of New York running for president, because I think Cuomo was giving him a hard time. He was out of town running for president while there was a blackout in New York.
one minute they're all doing each other in the ass, and next minute they're fighting with each other. So, sorry, that's the facts of life in the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Oh, they're eating their young right now.
Yeah, they're eating each other alive, and then they'll all get together at the end and kiss and hold each other's thing, and they'll be good to go. So
yeah. Let's see. Here's a crazy story we were talking about.
You got some money. You got a donation.
Oh, okay, let's see. What was it?
Ashrin McCabe. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Ashrin.
Yep.
McCabe.
Am I going to read this out?
Is it McCabe? You could. You want to?
McCabe?
Go ahead.
Happy Monday, guys. Trae, my 6'5" is crying for Leesburg. Thumbs up. Cheers, boys.
All right.
Soon.
Respect. Let's see. Len Holt says Snowflake Busters. Snowflake Busters.
It doesn't flow.
Yeah. Snowflake Busters. You can't say that 3 times fast. Ghostbusters.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah. If you were in the Ghostbusters movie, who would you want to be in the Ghostbusters movie?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Okay.
No. I thought you'd be Dan Aykroyd.
Well, I could do Dan Aykroyd too. Be kind of the semi-straight guy.
Bill Murray was the coolest one in there, I think.
Egon's baby face.
I have to be Egon, the nerd.
Yeah, come on, man. You got the glasses and everything.
I like. What was the Keymaster? Oh, what's the name of that guy?
Oh, you're gonna be the
Rick
Keymaster.
Rick Moranis.
I
am I am Dan Bilzerian.
Can I tell you guys that as a kid, like 3, 4, 5 years old, whenever it was when I got like really heavily into Ghostbusters, that CGI dog thing
Scary.
that scared the shit out of me.
That had to be either animatronics or a puppet or like claymation or something. Yeah, I don't think that was CG.
A little bit of both, I think.
Yeah,
they did a pretty good job with it for that time.
Yeah, but see, here's why I like Rick Moranis. He got to get busy with what's her name? Think about it, dudes.
Yeah, she's my favorite from the movie. Actually,
I can't believe I forgot Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney
Weaver.
Got busy with 3 aliens, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but he got busy with Sigourney Weaver, man. She was hot in that movie.
Rick Moranis did not get busy with Sigourney Weaver.
He got the glasses girl, the nerdy girl.
Yeah, he got the secretary.
When he was, then they did the gatekeeper and the keymaster.
They had to do it to open up the thing.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I watch Ghostbusters like once a month.
There was at least some. He at least got to second base.
Which was Ghostbusters 1 was Vigo the Carpathian.
No, that was 2.
That was Vigo the Carpathian.
1 was
I'm sorry, the Destroyer. Dang it!
Yeah.
Man, somebody's gonna yell.
1 was the one with the Stay Puft Marshmallow. That was 1.
That was number 1. But that was.
I was thinking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. Also, I would like to be Bobby Brown, but Bobby Brown was in this. He was on the second one.
He wasn't in the movie at all. He just sang.
No, he was in the second movie.
Oh,
Bobby
was
Brown.
he? Where?
Yeah. Remember when they go to the mayor's office and they get out of the limo and the doorman opened the limo?
Oh, I didn't know that was Bobby Brown.
That was Bobby Brown.
Funny, actually.
That was Bobby Brown, yo. And I used to be a doorman in New York City, so
was he flushing his meth down the toilet there too?
Probably. They didn't have meth in the 80s. It was just crack. He was just doing plain old grade A crack.
Plain old crack.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I heard somewhere that Bobby Brown is not the one who was doing crack, that it was Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston got Bobby Brown on the hard drugs, supposedly. That's what I heard.
Bullshit.
No, I'm serious. He was just doing the weed until he met Whitney Houston. That's when he got on the hard stuff.
Hey, let's smoke some crack tonight.
Yeah. Because you think, I know Walter thinks Whitney Houston was so perfect and innocent.
What?
And Bobby Brown spoiled her. Right?
Bobby Brown is a...
Did you... since we're talking a little bit about Ghostbusters, have you seen the tragic story of Rick Moranis? Now,
No, what happened?
So Rick Moranis, have you seen him in a movie in the last 35 years?
No, because he did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
Yeah, he
and he
did
made millions of dollars. He's
And he did that
after
Canadian movie too.
It's a really sad story, actually. I'm gonna bring the mood down right now. After Honey,
Oh,
I
boy.
Shrunk the Kids, his wife died of like cancer,
Oh.
and
my
he
God.
he decided, I'm going to spend all my time raising my kids. I'm out of the movie industry for now until they're like full grown and on their own.
Yeah.
Because he says he had the money, so he was like, because I think there was an interview out there with him
Yeah, 'cause
recently.
he did the ride for Disney. He did the movie for that. Got paid rights on that too.
Listen,
Yep,
that is
yep.
sad that his wife died. It is for sure sad, but that's a good thing that he, you know,
Oh yeah, he decided
took care of his family.
His thing was like, I got the money. I'm gonna bow out of movies for now and raise my kids and live my life. It's kind of sad, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he did the right thing. That's
why you
man.
have movies in like
Yeah,
30
that's
years.
man shit right there. That's man shit. He did the right thing.
For sure.
Sure. You know, but he's not the only one. I heard that's what Arsenio did, and there's a bunch of other celebrities out
really?
there, guys, that one of the reasons why they disappeared is because they were like raising their kids and stuff. Billy Phoenix says Whitney Houston.
What about Dave Chappelle? I thought they were just harassing him. He couldn't go anywhere, and so he just said, "To heck with it, I'm done."
Yeah, I think he just told everybody to screw off. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I think every time he went somebody was, I'm rich, bitch. He could never get away from it,
Yeah.
so he wound up just moving out of the area.
Yeah,
and he's just telling everybody to fuck off.
I think that when they gave Dave Chappelle all that money, they from what I've seen of the whole Dave Chappelle situation, when Comedy Central gave him all that money, it was very tough for him because they expected a lot, right? If you're cutting a check to someone for $100 million, I mean, you're gonna want some.
Oh yeah,
You can expect whatever you want from me for $100 million a year.
Yeah, but when you actually have to do that, like if you think about how we all work really hard and go all the time, you know, they wanted a lot from him.
$20,000.
Yeah. So, but they wanted a lot from him, and I think he got burned out, and he wasn't, you know, he wasn't.
I'm pretty sure they totally burned him out. He was like, I'm done.
And it drives you crazy. That's what happened to Whitney Houston. Billy Phoenix says she admitted that herself, that she was the one that got Bobby Brown on the hard drugs. You know, think about that, man. Whitney Houston was super famous. I mean, she was up there in the stratosphere with like Michael Jackson and a lot of those people.
Like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was ahead of his time.
No, but Whitney Houston was pretty big. She was pretty
she was
huge.
a singer, but Michael Jackson, I mean, I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan, but you can still listen to his songs. People still listen to his music. Not like, hey, that song.
You don't like Whitney Houston music?
Still enjoy his music.
You don't ever listen to I Wanna Dance? I wanna dance with somebody.
Well, yeah, but
never
you still
listen
think 80s.
Yeah, that's true.
You listen to some of the Michael Jackson
When I hear
songs
Michael Jackson, I still think
Yeah.
80s or 90s.
Huh?
I still think 80s or 90s with Michael Jackson. But
Nah,
Michael Jackson was on another planet for sure.
Listen to Thriller again. I mean, Thriller. I mean, that was an amazing thing. He was way ahead of his time. Michael Jackson was pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty
But he was on a
advanced.
he was on a
Anyway.
worse kind of drug. He was on a worse kind of drug, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
The kind of drug, yeah. The drug that he was on is horrible thing. So, let's see. See, Richard Hughes likes my singing.
Yeah. I think it's worth $2.
Oh boy, I don't know how we wound up down this path of Rick Moranis was funny. Have you ever seen him? Was it Canadian? There was some Canadian thing he did.
Armitten Axis says he got his start on SCTV.
Yep.
Which was I don't know what that was, to be honest.
Some kind of improv thing from Canada.
It looks like some sort of improv thing, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
And then he went from that to and did like two other things and then straight to Ghostbusters and then blew up after Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he did both Ghostbusters and then Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was great in Ghostbusters. Classic. Everyone in that movie was awesome. Sigourney Weaver, the frickin' Slimer was awesome in Ghostbusters. Remember the guy who played Koch, the mayor? That's like,
oh God, he was so good at being dislikable. Like you really hated him.
I met Ed Koch a couple times in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. When I was a doorman, this hospital I used to work in came in there several times. Yeah, I met a bunch of mayors like Mayor Dinkins and
Second City.
Giuliani.
Oh, SCTV is Second City. That's the Chicago sketch comedy. I didn't know they had a TV series.
Oh yes, Spaceballs. I forgot he was in.
Oh,
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Dark
How-
Helmet.
I forgot about
Shame on you guys. Shame on you
Dark
for not
Helmet.
remembering.
that. Yeah, Dark
That's
Helmet.
just as bad as the damn scope
Yeah,
situation.
somebody else called us on it.
You guys
Yeah,
see anything?
Completely
Spaceballs,
forgot.
Man, we ain't seen shit.
Spaceballs
Steve
is the
Schwartz's
best.
biggest mind.
Spaceballs is the best Rick Moranis movie ever, actually. Yeah. Damn it,
What
we are
he-
horrible.
Oh, he had the special. the thing pops out of the guy's
Spaceballs was so funny, man. I can't watch that movie and be in a bad mood.
Ludicrous Speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that was a good movie.
Walter, show us the gun. Show us the gun, Walter.
What's that?
Show us the gun, Walter.
Got some gun porn?
Yeah, gun porn.
I got the most boring gun porn ever today. I have
Oh, you got a Glock? It's funny.
Glock
I have
19.
a Glock. What's this one?
Is that the Gen 5? Oh, no, that's a 26?
Yeah, Glock
I got
26.
a 5. You want to see the 5?
That's a Gen 4.
Yeah, how do you like it? I got a 4 and a
It's
3.
like the 4, but different. Here, I'll go get it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Glock 26. I used to carry this all the time until the frickin' Glock 43 came out.
Can you imagine carrying that now? Like, it's so big.
Except, I mean, you could put whatever magazine you want in it.
I carried this this actual 19, I carried every day for like 4 years before I switched to the 43 and then to the SIG.
Yeah.
This is one of those guns. I don't know if you guys have those on your list of. I could be dirt broke and I would not get rid of this gun. This is one of those few guns I would never part with.
Yeah, I never sell my Glocks. That's not even an equation.
It's not just because it's a Glock. It's just this was my first handgun ever that my parents bought me for Christmas or maybe graduation one year. Right when I turned 21, I got my concealed, and this was the gun they got me.
Wow. Who bought you that? Both of your parents or your dad?
No, mom and dad, they went in. I requested it. I had gotten a Mosin. My first ever gun, other than like BB guns when I was a kid, was a Mosin Nagant. I got that. And then I wanted a pistol. My parents both already had their CCWs. They'd had it for 5 or 6 years. So once I turned 21, I went and got my CCW, got the class done, got my license, and then I went and picked up a Glock. And they basically paid for it. I went and picked it out.
I would ask Walter what was his first gun that his parents got him, but I know what it was. It was a rock, and it was back in the Stone Age.
A sharpened stick.
Bless you.
What was your first gun, Walt?
Well, the first gun that I bought was a single barrel shotgun on the day I turned 18.
Oh, okay. Break
So,
open?
Went to Kmart and bought an H&R topper.
Oh, okay.
Or back when they used to sell guns and ammo.
Yeah, respect it.
That was used to be a Kmart right across the street on, you know where Al Lang Field used to be, Babyface? The old baseball field. You know where the whole Tampa Stadium.
Yeah. There was a Kmart there.
There used to be a minor league baseball stadium there, Al Lang Field.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kmart was across the street on Columbus. That's Columbus Avenue, I think, right there.
Oh no, I know exactly where that was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Bought that on the day I turned 18, and then when I graduated from, tech school, I bought a Mac 10.
Hey,
Wow.
I bought an open bolt Mac 10, and then shortly after that, they deemed those all machine guns. Well, the old ones were grandfathered in, the open bolts, and then
it was a semi-auto open bolt.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a 45.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I sold that at some point, but
Were you into guns before the Hughes Amendment, before '86?
oh yeah, I had an AK and a HK91 and all that stuff.
Do you remember machine guns being like you could just go buy a machine gun and do the NFA paperwork?
You know, Sten guns were $400. So, but I didn't have $400 in my name, and then
That was a lot of money.
I didn't have $200 for the tax stamp.
Yep. Let's see what would that have cost today? Inflation calculator.
Yeah.
So what year would that have been?
Yeah, what year, Walt?
That's early 80s.
Yeah.
1980. Let's say 82.
Scorched Earth. Rod Mills says Walter had a slingshot.
$600. Yeah, see, that would have been a lot for me.
I still do have a slingshot rod, Mills.
Yeah.
$600, which was, you say 4 for the gun, 2 for the tax stamp, in 1982 would have been about $1,600 today. So that's a sizable chunk of change for an 18-year-old.
Yeah, and then a Mac 10 now is probably $6,000.
Yeah.
So and the tax stamp is just a bump in the road.
Yeah.
I always people. Anybody that whines about a $200 tax stamp now has no business having a machine gun.
They when they introduced the $200 tax stamp in 1934, I think it was equivalent to like $6,500 then or something. It was something astronomical.
That was more than most of the guns cost.
In the 30s, you could probably what can you buy? You could probably buy a car with that money.
You could buy Thompson. Oh, with that kind of money? Oh, you could buy multiple cars for that.
Yeah.
Multiple cars? Okay, I don't know, but
well,
can you buy a model? Could you buy a model? What is it? Model T or something?
1934 car prices.
Richard Hughes says Walter's first gun was a trebuchet.
Hey, I've never had one, but I will take it.
So your average price of a car, actually, I take that back. Your average price of a car was $760 in 1937. So a $200 tax stamp was about a third of a car.
Yeah. So, but the guns were cheap. I mean, I remember when like an MG42 was like $1,200. Seeing advertisements for that and stuff like that.
Was it you could have gotten it before the registry started, so it would have been in the registry?
There were transferable guns that cost that much.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, because you could still import them, you could still do all that stuff, so there wasn't any big deal. Yeah. Oh well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, if you can get into a time machine, Walt, you know what you're doing, right? You're all.
I go into a time machine. There's a lot of cool stuff you could have bought and sat on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hey,
listen. In the future, we're going to be looking at that. If people don't get up and actually push back on a lot of this stuff,
my AR-15 might be that. Yeah.
Like totally. I remember when you could just get you an alien lower.
I remember when we ran on the Area 51 and they put us in a time machine 2 weeks.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. Don't think that's the end of that. Like we'll be looking back from the future.
Hey, Babyface, I have an Area 51 story. I'll have to tell you when I see you in person. So
okay.
Hank knows what it is.
Yep. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So for anybody curious, 1930s guns, you could get a Colt automatic 45 government model for $22 in 1930. How much
the Thompson was? You want to fall on the floor?
That's what I wanted. Yeah, I was curious to see about a Thompson.
There was a time before World War II where Thompson was just about.
They almost went under, didn't
because
they?
Because they couldn't sell any guns. Yeah,
they weren't popular.
Mm-hmm.
And that was back when they would mail it straight to your door. You'd buy your machine gun and it would go straight to your front door.
Go to the hardware store and pick one up. Yeah.
Go to the hardware store and pick up some dynamite as well.
So check this out. Florida man charged with exporting hundreds of AR-15 parts to Argentina, authorities say.
Mm-hmm.
Heard about that.
A South Florida man was charged Thursday for allegedly shipping hundreds of AR-15 parts to Argentina and other Latin American countries as part of a massive smuggling operation. Authorities says Palm Beach County resident Christian Barrera, 47, was charged Thursday with violating arms export laws. According to federal court records filed in Miami, 2 other people were previously charged in the case.
I'm sorry, I found the price.
Yeah.
The cost at the time for a Thompson submachine gun in 1928 when it came out was $225. Right. So it was about $3,200. So it was expensive. That was an expensive gun.
That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
There's
$5.
There's the Gen 5 there, Babyface.
That's a mansion. That's mansion money. Oh,
how do I like the Gen 5?
Mm-hmm. Does it feel better? Because to me, the Gen 4 triggers. The Gen 4 triggers always feel kind of mushy. The Gen 3s feel the best.
No, they tightened it up a little bit. When you come down, I'll let you shoot it. I got a thread for a can too.
Sweet.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
So yeah, the guns that were being shipped to Argentina seemed like it was well organized.
Yeah, they found 52 AR-15s.
Yeah, they had people over there receiving them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so it says last month, Homeland Security agents working with Argentine authorities seized 52 AR-15. They say assault rifles, 189 long arms, 156 handguns, 1 mortar round, 1 hand grenade, more than 30,000 rounds of caliber ammunition, 5 vehicles, and $110,000 in cash.
Yeah, this wasn't small time.
Hey, Trae.
It's our.
When you put that up there and pointed it at the camera, I could see the firing pin hole and through the bore.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Wow.
You must have got a camera upgrade. Did you get a camera upgrade?
No, I can't afford them big money camera upgrades.
Yeah, that all went in into your spotting scope.
Your optic, yeah.
Yeah.
Or your interweb connection.
Or
is
my
better.
future binoculars. 220, early 80s, 220, the real one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. We were shooting some old guns this weekend with Walter.
Yes, we were. As a matter of fact, and I got some of them here. If you want me to get them out.
Yes. Oh, you know what? There's a couple things I wanted to mention. First of all, I did turn on a video on Hank Strange today with Safety Harbor Firearms. Excuse me, not Safety Harbor Firearms. With Sam Andrews of Andrews Custom Leather.
Damn you!
Yeah, Sam was on the hacienda with us this weekend. He actually came out to visit us, so we did a video with him. They've opened up the online store. So let me see. I got to try to pull my own video up here. Let's see if I can do that. Oops. And the reason why I want to tell everyone about this is because they just opened up the online store. So they have that online store has holsters and things like that are ready to go, actually. Right? So you can go there. You can order them. They'll ship them out right now. And Sam says that they are going to have 20% off on the store. So I'm going to show you guys. Let me go in here. I'll throw this up so you guys can see the video. So it's this video right here, Andrew's Custom Leather Online. You can go open it. But if you look in the video here as it comes up, there's a link in there to the store. I put a link in there that it's on Squarespace for anyone who wants to see that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go find it.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about the holsters he brought with him?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
They were pretty neat. He can we tell where they're from, what they're going to be in?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if there's like some NDA that we can't talk about.
No. He's had those carjacker holsters for a while.
Yeah, so he's got some carjacker holsters that are going to be in the Tarantino movie coming up, I think.
No. Those are not in the movie. He did the holsters in the new Tarantino movie that's coming out.
Oh, they weren't the carjacker ones.
No. But there's a movie coming out. It's got Tarantino. I think it has Brad Pitt and.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's it.
So, but we can't show any pictures or anything yet of those holsters. Mm-hmm. And I guess he's not really talking about it because he's under an NDA. But
yeah,
he did do the holsters in that movie.
What was the one he did before that?
He did Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven. Yeah. That's the one that's got the really cool ones.
There's a recent cowboy movie that came out that I think it's called The Kid.
Don't know that one.
That just came out. It has, I think, Vincent D'Onofrio directed it or something, and he did the holsters in there. He does a lot of cowboy movie holsters. So
here's the Squarespace. All right, I'm gonna go look at the Squarespace. See if he's got a video.
The carjacker holster is actually pretty cool. I have one. I should have done a video a long time. Sam got tired of waiting for me to do the video and came over to hang out with us. So we'll have a couple of things. I think, Walter, you threw up some video of that already.
Yeah, I did. I did a little behind the scenes video that we did, yeah.
Yeah, Big Cliff wants to see what you're holding. Throw that up again, Walter. It's all you.
That is the Hightower Armory bullpup conversion stock for the High Point. We are going to be sticking a High Point 10 millimeter in here, and I think it's going to come out pretty good. I'm going to make it, maybe do a couple little mods to it. We'll see.
Yeah, that OD green looks good. It's a good combo with the
maybe
black.
if I put my face behind the thing and the voice will maybe, you can't tell my lips are not moving.
Yeah, perfect. Good.
I've been looking all over on this computer to see if I can find some kind of setting or something, but haven't been able to find it. So I don't know.
There's something going on. Try this for a second. Minimize the window. I know you won't be able to see us, but the thing that you're looking in, do you know how to minimize that without closing it off?
Minimize your window or
No.
all of
So
them?
the Skype window. The Skype window. If you click on it, there's 3 circles. In the middle, there's an orange circle. If you click that, it puts everything down in the dock.
Okay, it's down there now.
Okay, go ahead. Talk.
Do I still have the delay, or am I Domo El Gato?
No,
Mr.
you're fixed. It's fixed. So you know what?
But I can't see. I can't see shit.
I know that's the bad part. Just don't worry. You look good. Just look into the camera. Walt. Yeah, you look good. Just look. I think that's what one of the problems there.
So what is the problem?
It's if you have that window open at the same time we're doing all of this, it's delaying your signal going out.
Well, how about I close all you guys so I can just see myself? Ha ha. I don't know if I can do that though.
No, I don't think you can. You fixed it for a little while. I don't know what you did there. Okay.
I opened the window back up. That's what I did.
Oh, okay, and it started doing it again. Okay.
Yeah.
We are solving the internet problems of the world right now, Trae.
Watch. Boom! There I am. I'm back nationwide.
Okay, see, yeah, you're
So
fixed.
weird.
Looks like you're
Yeah, now
fixed.
it's working.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's fixed, but it's unfixed. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, you don't need to see. You look marvelous.
I'm pretty as a motherfucker now.
Yeah. You look good. You look good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. What gun news is out there for the folks? Let's see. What was it? Oh, the Israeli. You want to talk about that Israeli bullpup? Did you see this? This is on the Firearms blog. I'm going to throw it up. Israel's new battle rifle from IWI, the Carmel. The Carmel?
Oh, let me see it.
Why would you? The
I don't think
Carmel.
I've. Well, I might have.
Caramel?
Yeah. No, Carmel. Carmel.
I like that in my coffee. It tastes good.
Caramel bullshit.
The 5
Caramel.
5.56 by 45 millimeter Carmel was introduced recently by IWI Israel. We haven't really gotten a chance to get our hands on one until now when we caught up with IWI in Tel Aviv, Israel. No word yet on whether or not the rifle will be introduced in the U.S. commercial market, but it does look like IWI wants to market it for the international export marketplace with
It's a
military
space gat.
users. Yeah.
That is one spacey looking gat.
Yeah, it's
It kind of looks
interesting.
like a Beretta, what's it, ARX?
Yeah, you're right.
It has that look to it. It's okay.
I got to see it better than that. There's video here. Let me see them shooting it.
The SBR looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I want to go to Israel and look at some guns.
Oh, the SBR that I'm looking at is an is a Beretta ARX 100. No wonder.
Oh.
It looks really similar to a Beretta.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's all right looking. I don't know. I'm such a traditionalist when it comes to rifles.
You're a rifle snob?
I don't know about a snob. Traditional rifles always look more appealing to me than space gats.
Okay.
All right.
But-
I have
The evolution.
the delays went away now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know why that is? I turned off that. I'm using the onboard camera.
Yeah, that other camera is causing the problems.
Some kind of delay caused by that camera.
You may need to upgrade the drivers for that camera.
Yeah,
if you need
probably.
That's why we keep you around there, Patrick.
That's to pay the bills.
Yeah. Now you see that, Patrick. Where the hell? You should have figured
Listen,
that out.
I pay dividends
3
every
weeks-
now and then.
3
Damn
weeks
you,
ago.
son, damn you.
3 weeks ago.
See, now I can see everybody. Yay.
Yeah. You're close. You're close to being on. You should still minimize the window though.
You know what it is though? Nah, this has nothing to do with Walter's problem. I'm back on that gun. I'm just skipping right back to it. I'm not a warfighter that has to carry a heavy ass gun around a hot battlefield. So to me, I can lug steel and wood to the rifle range, shoot a little bit, and then come home. If you have to lug something around, all that plastic probably feels a lot better.
Look at that. Look how fat that gun is before it's folded. When he folds that stock, it is 6 inches fucking wide across the back.
Yeah.
You
big.
want? Is that compact?
Well,
No.
lightweight is what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Give me an FAL. Sorry.
Oh, hey, Jesus! Talk about heavy.
Look
Yeah.
at HK98, the HK guns.
M14.
They're slim. They're clean. They're not all this plastic and bullshit.
Look, I think it depends who's holding it, who's using the gun, and all that. 'Cause-
There are some Israeli warfighters that I could
yeah.
watch.
Have you ever
all day.
seen those ham hocks Walter's carrying around? Those ham hocks of Walter's probably weigh like 30, 40 pounds each.
I got the ham hocks right here. Good old AR-10. You know what I'm saying? It's like a boat anchor. Whoa.
Yeah. I can tell you, if Walter punches you upside the head, it's not going to be a pleasant feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't the plastic. It looks. It's a little bitty 223 in this big old plastic stock. You know, just I don't.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I'm not.
308.
That's how I feel. Give me some 308. I like 308.
Yeah.
I run 308. My kids run 5.56.
Walter, I was going to say, so you think that the scar is good looking though, right?
The
PTR.
scar. I don't like the back of the scar particularly because
That reminds me.
it's not very user friendly in my opinion. But
I'm having a friend bring up his Scar 20S this weekend.
DJ,
That's a
DJ,
new.
what up, buddy?
Hi.
What's going
How you
on?
Wait,
His hair still hasn't grown back yet.
it's growing.
You
Okay.
got to
Little
put
by
some.
little.
You got to put some Rogaine on there and grow your hair back. Or are they still cutting your hair off, DJ? Somebody's still cutting
When
your
he's
hair.
sleeping, he falls
Yeah.
asleep. We can sneak in there.
That's what I figured.
You know, say,
Julie is cutting that hair every chance. The hair is getting cut.
that's okay.
Yeah.
It'll grow back.
Yeah. What's up, DJ?
Nothing.
Nothing? All right. All right.
you tell
Tired?
Hank You're 22. You tell him about your 22 rifle. Yeah, somebody's
okay.
tired.
No, he's feeling, yeah. He doesn't want to show
You
us
gotta-
anything today. Yeah, that's.
I got a 22 cricket target rifle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those are cool. I've always liked those.
Oh, the
shoot.
cricket. Yeah. Nice.
But they got a target one. It's got a nice wood stock and
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
stainless barrel. It's actually pretty nice. It's a complete package.
Is the barrel threaded?
No, but I'd like to
Hmm.
because I got plenty of cans.
I mean, a suppressor's going to weigh that thing down. It'll be nice, though. They need to make an integral barrel for that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Right,
There you
Walt?
go, Walter. New project.
Yep.
Integrally compressed.
Yeah. Integral barrel for that. By the way, Walter drove his first electric car over the weekend.
Yeah, I
Shocking.
backed Tony Hank Strange's e-tron into his parking spot.
I turned that back in. I got the R8 back today.
Oh, okay.
But they haven't fixed anything. They told me it is basically Apple's fault. They're like, yeah, you got to wait for the update from Apple, which, okay, whatever. We'll see. I think that's delay tactics.
Okay, that's exactly what it is.
I'm going to tell you something. All the smart tech, like mechanically, there's never ever been a problem with that car. All the smart tech in cars could be aggravating. Yeah, it could be aggravating.
Yeah.
So, although that's what I wanted, so I know that's why you're laughing, right, Patrick?
I'm just laughing because it's like when it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, it's just a total nightmare because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you've never had problems with your Apple Play stuff, right? You have that in the Mustang.
It has some weird bugs, weird functionality. Every now and then, it'll do something really weird, but it's not repeatable. None of the issues that I have can I like repeat on a regular basis to like send a report to Apple. It's always just like once every couple of months something. It'll shut off, like my screen will shut off, and I have to like restart my car, turn my car off and back on to get it to come back. But it's really, really rare.
Okay.
Do you have automatic updates on your phone?
Yeah, my phone has the latest thing. They told me I have to wait for Apple to do the update and then come back in. So, by the way, your Mustang is in that video with Sam Andrews. So,
Yeah, it's in the background, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know if you're
Bright
aware
orange.
of that.
You won't miss it.
Boy,
Yeah.
30-30, Walter.
Oh, hold
Actually,
on a second,
it's-
Walt. Hold on. Let me put you full screen.
Ooh.
30-30.
This is the Rossi,
great.
right? Rossi?
Yeah,
Oh,
brake
that-
stack.
Oh, that's a Rossi? Nice.
It was fun.
38,
30, right?
357.
Is that a new one?
What? What's that?
How old is it?
I don't know, 5-6 years old, something like that.
Okay.
It probably it's a little bit older than that. It most of the time just sits in the safe. So I brought it out to Hank's. We busted some caps with it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's fun. I mean, you shoot 38, and it's like, it's like hardly any.
357.
Yeah, it does. It does 357 too. Yep.
Nice.
But a lot of people use these damn little guns. There's all kinds of mods you can clean them up and
Yeah, it looks
I got
good.
the one that's the pistol.
Can you?
like the
Mare's
mare.
leg?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can you make that into a mare's leg?
It's
Sorry.
a rifle, so you can't take
Oh,
it
you
to a
can't.
pistol, I think, right?
Oh yeah, SBR.
Pistol.
Yeah.
You'd have to SBR it. It wouldn't be a pistol.
Yeah.
Right. You want a mare's leg, you need to buy a mare's leg. You know what
I
I'm
got a
saying?
mare's leg. I got a mare's leg.
You got your mare's leg right
I
there.
got it right here. I also have a mare's leg. But we were shooting, Walter. I already threw up the video on the Instagrams on IGTV of you and I shooting the Henry Sidegate.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's up on. That's
Yeah, that's
up on
why
the-
I thought it was there, because I saw that.
Yeah.
Henry makes some nice stuff.
That's a good looking gun. I gotta tell you that. And in the video, you could see the brass shining off your face. Did you see that, Walt? It's like glimmers. Yeah.
Look at that shine right there, horse. Woo,
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll talk about it.
I looked like a golden god when the brass was shimmering off my.
Bro,
Oh, I thanks to Walter, I actually posted some cool stuff from this weekend on my channel.
Yes.
I have a really fun video of the M16 with the 11.5-inch upper on it,
yeah.
blasting away.
Yeah.
Jesus, the thing is just very fast.
Did Lola shoot that video for you?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Oh, I didn't see that one. I must have missed it.
it just I think I put it up yesterday, maybe. But yeah, it's mag dump with the M16 with an 11.5-inch. Then I put the suppressor on the front, so quiet it down a little bit. But
Yeah.
God, especially with that can on the
Better
front,
make sure that
man.
suppressor's rated for 10.5 and up.
It's rated for 10.5 and up, but it's not rated for full auto. But you know, we don't worry
Sorry,
about
you'll
that.
catch it on fire. We already
Yeah,
got-
one mag through it every now and then isn't going to kill it. But yeah, I'm not going to be mag dumping that thing repeatedly.
Wait, which one was it? This was the Wolverine?
So Omega. No,
Omega,
it's Silence
oh, the
Co.
Omega.
Omega. It's
Oh.
not. It's not rated for full auto fire.
Oh.
But yeah, every now and then I'll do it, but I'm not going to be dumping it over and over and over.
Yeah. You guys need to go subscribe to Babyface's YouTube channel. I don't know. Did you get to 1,000 yet? We got to get him up
We're
to.
getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just below 900, I think. I also put up the video today of test firing the AK, which went great.
Mhm.
That AK is really nice to shoot.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yeah, someone was asking about that earlier.
yeah, it turned out really good. I now realize the reason I hate 7.6239 is because my AK is horrendously overgassed, so it beats you to death. Which is I thought that's just how AK shot, because I've just shot my AK. Turns out they're not all terribly overgassed. So I'm gonna eventually pick up one of the, I think it's from KNS or something like that. They have an adjustable gas piston. I'm probably gonna get one of those to try
I think
to tame it.
SLR also has one.
Eventually, I'm gonna need to get one because man,
I should get out my Wasser, Romanian Wasser, and see if it's the same way. I can't remember, but some of the AKs I shoot them, and it's like, damn, this was not very pleasant.
yeah.
So
From what I hear, from what I've been reading, from what I've been reading online, by design, they're pretty much going to be overgassed for the most part, and that's just to make sure they're 100% reliable. But I'm not going to war. I'm not a war fighter, so I can tame it down a little bit.
So how do you adjust that? How do you guys?
So the best way is to get the adjustable gas piston, which allows the gas to vent out of the piston instead of coming back straight onto you. The only other way I've found is to either replace the barrel and put a smaller hole in a new barrel, or somebody online suggested taking it apart, threading the gas port, and then putting in a like a motorcycle carburetor jet, like a threaded carb jet in there. You would thread in that has the right hole diameter. But I think the $100 for the gas piston is going to be way easier than screwing with that.
You can buy an AR and just get adjustable gas.
See, that's the thing. My AR shot great. I got no problems with my AR.
Aren't there adjustable gas blocks for the AK?
They are, but they're all 90 degrees. I have an old 60s AK, which is a 45 degree. So I want to keep it looking as original as possible. So the piston itself is the easier route. And the piston is just pinned in, where otherwise I'd have to take the whole gas block off, put a new gas block, drill it. It's a pain in the ass. So I'd rather just buy the piston and screw it take the old piston out and screw the new one in.
Okay. Simpson Road Larry says, I wouldn't paint the AK babyface. It looks awesome the way it is.
Yeah. I've gotten so many suggestions, so many people saying, hey, I like it looking ugly. It's not my gun. I helped a friend build it.
Battle worn.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell him that everybody likes it battle worn. If he likes it that way, we'll leave it. My personal AK, I Cerakoted black because I wanted it to look nice and pretty. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah. Kiaski says $3.99 for a Smith & Wesson MP45 M2.0 compact. Is that a good deal?
Yeah.
Is that a good deal, you guys think?
Nice.
Hold on.
Russian AK.
Is this the one that's overgassed?
Yeah, this is the one that's really overcast. It just, when you shoot it, it just beats you up. But it shoots well. It's sighted and on and everything. It's just, man, it beats you when you fire it.
And this is why you went to the AK-74?
No, I wanted to build a 5.45 gun, so that's why I built it. And then obviously the 5.45 is way softer, and I ended up liking it better. But supposedly with the adjustable piston and everything, you can dial the gas down, and it's not going to beat itself up like it does currently.
Yeah. Buy an upper for your M16 and 5.45.
The problem is I like my 5.4, like I love my 5.45. It's just gotten so expensive. It's so hard to get now.
Yeah, Trae's not going to give you. He's not going to.
I know. He's an M16 guy.
No quarters. No quarters.
No. I used to be an big AK guy.
Yeah.
I like my AKs. They're
until you actually take it out and get in like gunfight with it, and you realize that it can be a real pain in the ass to reload and deal with the safety.
AR-15 is so much. The ergonomics on the AR-15 are just way better than.
I've seen guys rock AKs. I've seen guys rock AKs in training and stuff like that. I understand what you're saying, Trae.
Shot at?
No, I'm saying, but where there's. I've seen guys in training.
In training. Like over the top?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. That's never a good move. Tyven says it's a full moon tonight. Shout out to him. Let's see.
Go bark at the moon then, Tyven. Come on, man.
Yeah. Matt Morrison said Military Arms Channel did that with a PSL.
PSL?
Yeah.
Adjustable piston?
Maybe. Eric Hammond says they are adjustable gas blocks. Rifle Dynamics sells them.
Yeah, I don't want a 90 degree though. I want a 45 degree, and I don't think they do a 45 adjustable. I want it to stay. I mean, I made it to look like an original Russian because it's a Russian parts kit. I wanted it to stay fairly original, so I'll probably just do the piston because then the piston's all hidden. You can't see it anyways.
Yeah. And Brian Quick says AK purists be damned with improvements.
Yeah, I mean, it'll shoot just fine. It just beats you up.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. Matt Morrison says, what's the...
Yes, but you used to be able to buy... Harry Holzer says, can't you buy 5.45 for 20 cents a round? Yeah, but you used to buy it for like 10 cents a round or 5 cents a round. Like, it was stupid cheap. But now it's gone up, and I don't want it to... I don't want to pay regular pricing.
Yeah. What happened to the 5.45, Walt?
What happened?
Russia lost.
The ammo?
Yeah.
The 7 and 6 got banned from importation.
Well, probably. That's a good question. Maybe they're not doing the imports. I mean, a lot of that stuff was coming out of the Ukraine or out of Russia. So the 5.45 stuff, I don't know why it.
ATF decided that 7 and 6, which was like that common military grade cheap stuff, they decided it's armor piercing, so they banned importation of it. So the 7.62 or the 7 and 6, which was super common, is now no longer in the country. So you have to buy other imports. Plus, I think we're blocking importation of Russian ammo in general, which makes it even worse because Russia and Bulgaria, I think, are the only countries using 5.45.
Yeah. Find a dude like Trae that like was into AKs and had a bunch of 5.45 or something and doesn't have it anymore, and just buy it.
I can buy it by the container.
You can.
By the shipping container, I would love it.
You tell me when, I'll get you a shipping
Marley would fucking murder.
There goes the wedding.
What's the shipping container doing out back here? Don't ask.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Don't worry about that. We're gonna bury it.
You can put it in my. You can put it in my place. We'll store
Just stick it
that.
up.
I won't. I promise you, I won't go in there and shoot anything. I'll be in there every single day. See, Babyface is thinking about that. He's like,
He's gonna. I'm gonna come back 6 months later, and it's gonna be half a shipping container.
Yeah. Harry also says AKs are now super high end or super cheap crap now.
Yeah. He's right about that. He is. It's correct. They're garbage. They're really high end.
So are AR-15s, my friend. There's nothing different. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you can put together like a PSA or whatever for pretty reasonable, and it's not hot garbage.
Or you can buy an AR.
It's not a Century Arms.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you know what? I'm thinking that by the time we get around to SHOT Show, there's going to be even more deals going on. I'm just saying. I think there's going to be
if Trump wins again in 2020.
Oh, it's on.
The gun industry is just going to be like, oh, God.
I've been buying stock for the last 2 months. The stock market's amazing right now.
Yeah. AKs are going back to $75 a pop.
Yeah,
It's gone.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay, I'm just joking.
Good old days.
We're never seeing that again.
The only way that would happen is if you could start bringing stuff in from China and Russia. That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, China. I don't know if China will ever happen again.
Well, there's not a good chance.
Really? You think so? You don't think we're going to settle that?
Not with AKs or not.
Since 1993 since we banned Chinese importations?
89 was the first one. That was
it?
That was a Bush ban.
Yeah.
And I sold my Norinco.
Hey, I hear Norinco's are pretty good stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, you can't get your hands.
I should never have sold it.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Norinco.
Norinco.
You don't ever come across, no one brings in a Norinco to, like, you said your friend has the store.
Yeah, but they know they want money. They know what they want a bunch of money for it.
Right.
I have a underfolder AK with a bayonet, but it says China on it. It doesn't say anything else. I don't know how old it is. It's old. I'd like to get a little bit more information on it. I don't know enough about it.
You ever saw that, Walter?
What? Where it just all says it's China?
It just says China.
Mm-hmm.
It should say someplace on there whoever imported it, but
Nope, no import markings whatsoever.
does it have an extra pinhole?
I have to look. I'd have to look. No, it's not like that.
There were some that came in with extra pinholes that were riveted up.
They riveted them in, yeah, and they're machine guns.
Well, you know what? It might be one of those. I'd have to double check. It's old. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like
Lose it in a fishing accident.
Yeah, they were stuff like back 90s. But they had extra hole.
Yeah, the ATF tried to track them all down and just destroy them because they had that extra pinhole. All you had to do is pop that rivet out and throw your sear in, and it's ready to go.
I don't need that. I have SOT. I don't need to do anything that's.
Yeah.
But I am curious because I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, or it'll have the hole for the sear and the guide rails for the bolt on the side. It'll be on the right-hand side of the receiver where the rails, it'll have an extra, like the slot cut in it where the sear would come up through the hole.
So, Walter, when are you making a post-sample AK that we can play with?
Another one?
Yeah.
Do you have a post-sample AK?
Yeah,
I got a full size and a crank.
My welded up one is, but
you need a regular old full size. And the crank, oh my god! When we come down, I need to shoot the full auto crank because that is my
40 feet away from me, and you can shoot all you want.
I love my crank, but it's only semi. I would love to try it in full auto.
Oh, it's a beast.
Oh man, is it a 7.62 crank or a 5.45 crank?
Come on, man. Come on.
You went 7.62?
Yeah.
Okay, mine's I have an original 5.45 crank.
Oh
No,
boy,
it's
this
7.6.
conversation.
I imagine that 7.62 crank is a.
What's
Did
that?
you see how
Hey.
Babyface just went elitist on Trae just now?
Hey, listen, to me, cranks are 5.45. They're not 7.62.
5.45.
Yeah.
Good round. I love BC.
He just went elitist. He was like, "What? You went 7.62?"
It's such a good round. It's still around.
Yeah.
Russians and Bulgarians.
You saw that, right, Walter? And you saw how he abandoned your full auto AK real quick over a full auto crank.
Because Walter has the little tiny like.
I'm not
Fine.
anybody's gun
Right?
that can't get his.
I'm not offended.
Yeah.
You need a full size, Walter. You gotta make you a full size.
We have the AK that we had. We were shooting it suppressed. Don't you forgot about that already, right?
Which one did we shoot? The
one that Walter welded up. We shot it full auto. We shot it suppressed.
It doesn't have. All it's got is a pistol grip on it right now. It doesn't have. A
that's why. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a junkyard dog. So.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
speaking of
shot pretty well
junkyard
suppressed.
dogs. Yeah.
So I need to build another one. I do need to build another one, but I want to build that receiver from the beginning with the AK, the guide rails and everything, where I don't have to notch it out or nothing. So
Yeah. Opt out of gun control is out there. He's shouting out everyone, including Trae.
What's up?
There you go.
Out.
Opt out of gun control.
Yeah, I need to get him back out. He hadn't been out to the range in a while. Of course, no
Yeah.
one has.
Yeah.
we'll
We'll do. We're coming
I
out
have
there.
a mountain now for a backstop.
Oh, okay. We're
I have
coming
a
out, man.
3-story backstop now.
3-story backstop.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. You know what? I think.
Probably more than 3 stories, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you got to talk to Richard Hughes. I think Richard Hughes wanted to do a little shooting barbecue thing. We'll,
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, Richard Hughes is going to be in charge of that.
Can you bring some air conditioning?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Always have extra.
Let's
Always
wait
have-
until the air conditioning is naturally there.
God, dang.
What's that, Trae?
We'll do Hank Strange snow cones.
Yeah. Oh, those were good. Those snow cones were good. Not
Yeah,
that
they
I
were.
need sugar.
We brought him back for another event. That guy's amazing.
Oh, those snow cones were good. But then again, when you are dying of thirst, anything, ice and sugar is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we need to do something. Get it? How about an air conditioned tent, Trae? How about that?
Yeah, we had one of those out there. All you do is fold it down. But what do you get, like a portable one, like the NFL players use? How does that work?
I don't know. Someone here, Walter.
Oh, hold on. It's Florida, though. We need to get a window hanger.
A wall banger.
Yeah, if you could hang that in the tent, it's all good. Firearm Fanatic says they want to do a Canic Nation class out there.
Canic was out there. I still talk to those guys. They're awesome.
They're good dudes. The
Yeah, they're
Fanatic
really good.
brothers.
We need to.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to get them back down.
Aren't they somewhere? Do they import those somewhere here in Florida? Or is that up
Illinois,
north?
They're from Illinois.
I thought they were from Ohio or Illinois or something.
thinking
No,
of a
that's
different
that's the Fanatic brothers. The Canics isn't what you call it bringing in the Canics?
I'm thinking Zenith. That's
Century.
what I'm thinking.
Century's bringing in the Canics. Yeah, they're in
you're
Florida.
right. I'm sorry. That's correct. Yes.
Yeah,
But
I'm think-
what is that?
I'm thinking Zenith. Zenith is down in
They shoot
somewhere.
really well for $300. I'm blown
heck
away
yeah.
now.
No, they're good. They're good.
Heck yeah.
We were shooting 200 yards with that pistol.
Really?
Amazing.
Okay. Len Holt says use the swamp cooler principle, which is true. But also, let's use the cold drinks principle. Or listen, here's what you do.
Let's have a grand opening with Babyface P's bachelor party simultaneously.
So here's the thing I think you do, Trae. Get a bunch of those old school bathtubs and put them out on the field and put ice and water in
Line
it.
them all up.
Yeah, we all just sit in the bathtubs,
just
the good, the
Oh,
bad, and the
nice.
ugly style.
Nice.
And then you can have some people just loading up the guns next to us. You don't have to, you don't have to get.
Sounds cush as hell right here.
Yeah, you don't have to get out.
And you pull a string. You don't even touch the gun. You just pull a string and it starts shooting.
Yeah. I'm down with that. Listen, it was so humid. I don't know how we just didn't faint out. This Saturday was just crazy.
I had to leave. I left a little early to go cool off.
Yeah, see, Sam Andrews, he did well, but Sam works in that heat because he can't use an air conditioner.
Well,
so in the warehouse, he's always working in the heat. They have to have the doors open and everything for the glue.
I work in a tin building.
Yeah.
With a boiler in it.
Working that too, but
running.
That was bad. So
yeah, it was pretty bad.
I just drink an ass load of water. I mean, I'm constantly drinking and never sweat.
Yeah.
I'll drink 3 gallons and not sweat at all.
Yeah, we were doing that. The dogs, we had like 3 dogs out there. They were all drinking junk water or whatever. The water that was gathered in the tires and all that kind of stuff. That was like, yeah.
All right, hold on. Richard Hughes asked me a question, and I'm going to answer it real quick.
Okay, yeah.
We put the foam on the roof for insulation and sound abatement, and actually that foam is designed to absorb sound and port it away, and it helps with insulation. That is open cell isocene, which your common house uses closed cell isocene. Sorry, I'm done. It's more than I could type.
Oh, okay. No, it's cool. We're at 9 o'clock. Listen, we're going to come out there. I know I've got some shooting I need to do out there with you.
Yeah, come out, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I've got the 6.5 from Henry that I need to. We need to do a video on, and we've got a couple of long range stuff that we need
Walter,
to shoot.
come up, and I want to buy one of your tail hooks when you come up for my rattler. So bring a tail hook up. I'll buy it from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll make that happen.
Come out with your 545 garbage.
Oh, that was cool.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh.
That was cold, but he's gonna take it just so he can shoot you a full auto crank. He's gonna take the blows until afterwards. He's like, yeah, okay, I've shot it now. That's fine.
All right.
Okay, so we had a question: 6.5 versus 308.
I'm a huge fan of 6.5 Creedmoor now. 308 was the round for a while, and it's
308 still the round. Okay, so you have different. So 6.5 is a lot more accurate. Still has the killing potential, but when you're talking 175 grain 308, you're talking a lot of power hitting on target. Get a little bit more precision out of a 6.5. Get a little bit more accuracy. I haven't gone out past 1,000 with it yet, but I would surmise that a lighter round has a little bit more effect on the wind has a little bit more effect on it. But there ain't nothing like 175 grain hitting you in the chest versus 140. So. You know,
what's your range? What's your furthest range out on at Aries?
9.
9,000.
900.
Yeah, I wish it was 9,000. Then we'd have the 810s coming in.
There's something. Where's the Grand Canyon? I didn't see the Grand Canyon.
That's Florida Grand Canyon. Don't flush that meth down the toilet, please.
That's what we need to do. Is we flush the meth and then we get the crazy gators to go hunt.
No,
we make a sport out of hunting the crazy gators.
We don't need the gators in Florida to go crazy. Did you see there's supposed to be a movie that just came out called Crawl or something like that, where it's about Florida and there's a hurricane and the gators.
Oh yeah. Was it alligators?
Yes, it's gators in there. It's killer gators come in and start attacking people in their houses during a hurricane. It's the most ridiculous thing. And in Florida, those gators will be getting tagged up. People will be in there eating gator meat.
Everything was underwater. And I'm like, well, what part of Florida are they in? Miami?
I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy movie. I haven't seen it. I just saw the trailer. All right, so we're over the 9 o'clock hour. We should probably wrap it up here. Get everyone, let me see. I'll start with Babyface P. What's up with you? How can the people out there follow you?
Baby_face_P on Instagram, Babyface P on YouTube. I think it's Babyface P on Facebook as well if you want to find me there.
Is it baby-face-p?
Let's find out. It is baby dash. Nope, that's Teespring.
Wow, again.
I know you guys are just making so much shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Babyface P1 because there was already a Babyface P, so I'm the next one in line. So Babyface P1 on Facebook.
That's why I could never find it. Okay, cool. And you should do a like a poll or something to see whether or not you should paint that AK.
Okay, we can do that. What else? Oh, t-shirts. I do have t-shirts for sale finally. They are reasonably priced, and they're on Teespring, and it's also, let me see how to find it, baby-face-p on Teespring. I'll link it. link it to you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, bring one down when you come down, Babyface. I'll give you some money for it.
Yeah.
Wait,
That way
Um,
we promote you a little bit and help you out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We are also on Teespring for anyone who wants to know. I'll get those details out to you guys sometime here in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been posting it in the description, so if you ever want to find it. But I tried to price them as reasonably as possible, so I didn't feel like I was ripping you off too bad. But if you want one, go find one.
Yeah, shout out to Armory and Axis. He says, peace to all. Stay 2A strong. Hashtag 2A strong. Walter, how can the people out there follow you and keep up with all your shenanigans?
Oh yeah, my feed and jury duty and all that stuff on Instagram. Safety Hour Firearms, Facebook Safety Hour Firearms. There's some Twitter stuff also. Over on Gunstreamer, Safety Hour Firearms, YouTube. There's Safety Hour Firearms, and there's Mower Death. So yeah, that's the main ways right at the moment.
Okay,
So.
very cool, very cool. Keep up with Walter. Did you post video of you doing this? Jury duty?
Jury duty? No, I just posted a picture of my feet.
Oh,
I saw that. Yeah, it was a video of you just tapping your toes.
Yeah, that was probably around 9:00 in the morning. So.
oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, there was a guy sitting right next to me, so I couldn't do like crazy video stuff. People
Look
get
at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how you get in trouble. By the way, Lola put up a link to the Teespring thing here. Trae, how can the folks follow you? Get in touch if they want to come out and shoot at Aries Training Facility.
We are 352-321-8102 is our phone number. We are now rebranding as Aries Training Facility at
Cool.
.com. So if you go there, you can register. We have information there. We send out updates for emails, so we'll let you know when we're fixing to open. Of course, we're still Aries Firearms Training on Instagram and Aries Firearms Training on Facebook, but we're going to rebrand those too, just so you guys know.
Okay.
And we have a shoot at AriesTrainingFacility.com, which is our email. Guys, hit me up. It'd be good to hear from you. Hopefully we'll open soon. I'd love to have Hank and all the guys come down. It'd be fun. We can have a little fun. Do a
Absolutely.
little shoot, mess around. And, let me know what I can do for you guys. We hope to be open soon. I can't give you an exact date because I don't have an exact date, but I'm through the grapevine, I'm hearing a month or less, but like everything, you just never know until you're open.
Yeah, absolutely. Come back on and we'll talk about it, answer questions and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I think Richard Hughes said you had Tavarish, the car guy, up there. I guess I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Super nice guy, awesome guy. He's actually right. He's like 10 minutes from my house. I didn't know that.
Did he bring the Lambo?
No, he did them at his shop, but I can hit him up. He was a really, actually pretty cool guy. I had a lot of fun with him and a lot of fun with their little deal that they did. It was actually pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind doing something very similar to that, but we could do maybe the Ferret or different armor personnel carriers and kind of play around with it. I thought it was pretty cool, actually. I think they did a good job.
Okay, cool. Yeah. He's I've watched several of his videos. That's Walter. If you don't know, he buys junked out cars. Like he bought a Lambo that was totaled and fixed it up. I think he has one of the Fast and Furious Lamborghinis.
Oh
right
man,
now,
yeah, he does. He's got 12 or 15 high-end cars, but exactly like
he fixes them up. Yeah.
buys junk out and redoes it.
Yeah,
And
he's
he
Walter's kind of dude, man. He fixes his stuff.
You would absolutely love it. He does a really good job.
Yeah.
Who is this again?
Tavarish on YouTube. If you look up, if you go to YouTube and look up Tavarish, I know he has a Russian sounding name. So lighter skinned brother.
You can go to Classic Firearms. That's where they posted his video.
On Classic
and then
Firearms?
you could go, and then you can link it from there if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super nice guy. I mean, you really couldn't meet a nicer guy, to be honest with you. I didn't really know much about him. He was kind of referred to me from somebody else, and came out. Great guy, great personality. Exactly how he is on YouTube is exactly how he is in real life. Just a super
cool.
laid-back guy.
Is his name the Tavares? Is that like Tavares, like Florida? Tavares?
Yeah, that's correct.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe, I'd love to meet him something one of these days. Okay. Since I'm a car guy and I do look at his channel, that's cool. But he came out and they were shooting with you, right? At Aries?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. You guys could probably find that on YouTube. you can go look that up. All right, I want to thank everyone for joining us tomorrow. Palmetto State Armory's coming in. Be here. Bring your questions. We'll be able to find out a lot of good stuff from those guys. I hear they're down to answer all questions. So you guys come in for that. Thanks for everyone for hanging out with us. Had a great time. Thanks to Aries, Trae from Aries, Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms, Babyface P of Babyface P Incorporated and subsidiaries worldwide and international. We are out of here. See, any last words from anyone?
No way, we're good.
Yeah, we're out.